What's up, stream? What's up, world? Welcome, and it's time for another Smash Weekly with Money Match Gaming. Let me go ahead and drop you with our intro, and we'll get straight to it. Or we won't, because that clearly didn't work. Straight up crushed, but I'm gonna go to it and make some adjustments, because that shouldn't have happened the way that happened. It shouldn't have happened that way. Okay. That is what happened. Transition 1. Well, I guess that's what I get for making a live update when I made it. Alright, well, I have time. There's time! Yeah, that's what I need to do. What's up, Mencha? What's going on? You signed up for today? No, I don't see you in there. You gonna join? No, you forgot. There's still time. It hasn't started yet. Yeah, you can still sign up. Let me just make sure that's the right hyperlink. That is today's hyperlink, yeah. Just sign up using that link. And then I'll go ahead and get you in the bracket. Okay, cool. That means we have 16 players as of now. Oh, that's probably gone too. Yeah, let me know when you got signed up, Mencha, and then I'll go ahead and add you and everything like that, because usually I'm not in the store and stuff. And it's just me at this moment. The rest of my team will be showing up shortly. Oh. That'll get weird if that continues. Once is enough. Oh, so you have to add that too. Don't want that going. Well, just so we have some Smash music playing in the background. We can listen to something other than random sound in the background. Though that might be a little loud. Let's bring it down to here. You signed up? Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and get you added to the bracket. Give me a moment. All right, Mencha, I'm getting you in there, man. I'll let you know when you're fully in the bracket, which should be shortly. All right, you should be able to see yourself in bracket if you refresh it, so you're good there. Making a few final adjustments. What's going up? Fight low. Fight or flight is what I'm guessing that is. And Mencha, don't worry about it, man. I'll go ahead and get you checked in. Liam, I see you. I'll get you guys checked in.
All right, I'm in.
Oh, what's up, Mike?
What's going on, buddy?
Nothing much.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. I'm glad you're safe, man.
Hey, appreciate it, dog. Everything's good over here, you know?
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm doing all right. No Smurf tonight, so you'll get to meet the D tonight. He's going to be helping me run the background and everything, so.
Okay. And his name is what?
His alias is the D, but his name's Dave. He's also a teacher.
Wow. So all the teachers, man. It feels like...
Yeah, Oh, go for it.
I was going to say, I just keep meeting more and more people that are teachers, you know?
Yeah. Well, we have quite a few teachers we're kind of in relation to a little bit. I don't know how that happened. It just did. So,
okay.
Ronald, there's still time to sign up for the tournament. Here. Just sign up using that hyperlink, and I'll go ahead and get you checked in. And in the bracket. But no need to sub. Today, we do not have a full roster. And me and my team have finally kind of figured out that that's kind of our fault. We've been sending out the ad a little later than normal, thinking that we didn't need to give people that much time. But that hasn't been working out. We've been getting less people, so we're making that change. Fight or flight, I don't believe you are actually in the tournament either. I think we've had you before, but if you're interested, man, go ahead and click the hyperlink, man, and I'll get you in the tournament. So, no damage to your house or anything like that? Just a bad rainstorm? Mike?
Oh, I hear you. I was getting some things ready. Some things, I guess it depends on the house. My house, nothing. It's good. Everything's good. No damage, no water damage. There's flooding, but it only came up so high, and we were protected by the houses behind us, so that all went kind of well. My brother's place, however, where I was staying, it got hit way worse, and it wasn't even on the eye. Flooding, trees down, power's out.
You think it's fight, soul fight? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I believe you see the hyperlink, but just in case, let me go ahead and give you the hyperlink there. Just use that, sign up, and then I'll get you checked into the tournament. So yeah, your brother's house.
Yeah, it was my brother's house.
Okay, I'll get your face up there. I have a little time before this gets out of hand.
Alrighty. Do you want me to just keep it up through the Google and still talk you through that as well?
No, you can mute that one. We'll keep Zoom going.
All right.
So back to school and everything, is that all in order or?
Oh yeah, I'm good to go, man. I mean, I was planning before the hurricane hit for the rest of the week, and we wouldn't have to go back to school after like a Thursday or something like that, or Wednesday, Thursday, or I think it was Thursday, Friday. We wouldn't have to go back. But I mean, I've already planned it. So right now, I'm just ready for school to begin. I've been out for too long. I'm sure the kids are ready to get back to it too. Or not. We'll see.
or not.
Because I thought if it was me, I'd probably be saying, "Damn it, we gotta go back to school." No, waking up at 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock for some of these kids because I gotta get the bus.
My screen capture is not working properly. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that looks odd. It looks quite odd.
What's up, D?
Yo.
You know what you could... Oh, it wouldn't change anything. I don't know. I'll have to check it out later. I've been having problems with it.
Hey, if we have to do just audio, that's cool though.
Yeah, it's just audio. I have your stuff linked in chat too, though, so that occasionally pops up. So, what's up, D? This is Mike. I'm going to go ahead and close Google Hangouts, by the way.
All right.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We're good.
What's going on, buddy?
What's going on, man?
Not much, man. How you doing tonight?
I'm alright. I'm alright.
So, Dave, this is Mike, a.k.a. Mr. Gravity. He is also a teacher.
Oh, hey, man. How you doing?
Yeah, what's up? What do you
What
teach?
grade? I'm special ed.
Okay, so you have the sought out position. Basically, they all need you.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, well, how about you?
I'm a science teacher
Oh,
at
are you?
high school.
Oh.
Yep. So whatever they want me this year, I'm in physics.
Fire Emblem, or Fire Emblem Peach. We'll go ahead and get that done.
Science!
And Ronald, I'm getting you checked in right now. You should see yourself in the bracket shortly. I'll let you know. It's good to have some Ronald back. I believe he was playing Ryu the most of the matches that we streamed of him. He was a pretty good Ryu.
Was it Sir Ronaldson?
Yeah, the Asian kid. That
Yeah,
Asian
yeah. I remember. And what did he make it top 5 last time?
kid. He was up there. I typically don't pay attention to those just because there's so much going on, but
I remember.
good.
What did he make it top 5 last time?
He was up there. I typically don't pay attention to those just because there's so much going on, but
I remember.
good. All right, we got you, Fire Emblem Peach. You are checked in. We're ready to go there. And yeah, that sucks, Menentia. Actually, it never bothered me when I had to go to school earlier than my brother. It just is what it was, man, you know? I mean, typically that means you come home sooner. So, you know, no complaints there. Not for me, at least.
I wonder if Fire Emblem Peach is from Tampa, because we have a Fire Emblem Peach here too.
Yes, he is from Florida.
Ah, so I know who he is.
I'm not going to say his name, but it does look like he's from Florida. That's what it says, at least.
All right, so he definitely does use Peach. His name is not a lie.
All right, Fight or Flight or Fight Soul Fight, either or, whatever one it is. So you actually know who he is? You might as well reach out, man. I know who you are.
What's up, Fire Emblem? I haven't seen him in a while, though. I'll be honest. I haven't been to a tournament in about 2 months.
Okay.
But yeah, you're I think the last time I saw Fire Emblem was at Johnny B's, and I was streaming that tournament. I didn't enter that tournament, but I was streaming. I wonder, do you remember me, Fire Emblem?
Do you know who I am? Mr. Gravity. And if you want a picture and all that other stuff, I'll even do this. That way you can get a link to his Twitter and stuff, just so you guys can rekindle your relationship.
There we go. I love it.
Haven't been to a tournament in 2 weeks, so it's been a while for him too. Obviously,
Okay.
a lot longer than you, so.
Yeah, it's about that time, you know. We're taking breaks in between these major tournaments. So this is the time to train, though.
It's time to get good. Get good.
He's like, I can't see your face.
The Twitter might help.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you click that hyperlink to his Twitter that I dropped in chat real quick. And yeah, Menencha, we got you, my friend. Hydra City, we got you checked in as well. So right now we're looking at 20 people signed up. Quite a lot of new faces, a lot of old faces. So we'll see how that goes.
All right, that's good. That's a lot better than oh, that's awesome. 20 people. I like it. Do we have Benny here tonight?
We do not have Benny. Benny's a rare occasion. You know, you just get Benny every now and then. Not always.
What about Bucky? Is Bucky here tonight?
Bucky Zach Boss is here. We also have Snacks 420, which you know, he came out to a couple of our King of the Hills and he was wrecking face.
He's
the number 2 villager in Texas, apparently. That's what he told us.
Hey, that's not a bad ranking to have there with character.
Oh yeah, he was crushing face, man. I was like, damn, this dude Snacks. You so good. You're so good.
And Texas used to be good too, but then something happened to them. I don't know. They just kind of fell off in a way. But they used to have like Ultimate Razor and all these other guys. It was great.
So, still chilling, still amazing. So, hopefully we'll get some good matches tonight. You know, we also got this other guy that you haven't been around, Hindred Nalen, who plays Ike. I really enjoys Ike. I mean, he's been struggling against some of the characters that are out here, but you know, like he's got some skill, man. So hopefully we can cast one of his matches because I actually enjoy watching him play Ike. Because if I actually did want to train and play, I probably would play Ike. He just takes so much practice, man.
Yeah, he does. A lot of good reads.
Any game you play takes practice.
There are some characters that are harder to play, though. And I feel like he's a good character, he's just hard to play.
He's got a decent learning curve. You know? You really have to learn how to read an opponent to play Ike. So it's not like you can just pick up, you know, $5.99 Cloud and just, you know, after like 2 hours, like, oh yeah, I can short hop up there, I can do this.
Yeah, yeah, I can do that, you know? I can throw a few smash out there and charge limits.
Yep, okay.
Easy.
Down smash, down air, it all works.
My Nintendo ID is LC Core. Today you are witnessing the Infinite. My Nintendo ID is also on screen, so you can check that out. It's at the bottom in the middle. We've also had a couple King Ganons come out, man. Alexander, the guy that's about to sign up, is one of them. He was hurting face too. And then we had Lu Kui as well that came out. And I don't know if you're familiar with Lu Kui, but apparently he's really good.
No, I haven't heard the name before, but I guess I will have to pay attention now.
But Alexander has a nice Ganon.
I think I played Alexander though, at the King of the Hill.
You might have. Yeah, he usually comes up for those. So
smart guy. He beat Hydrocity that night actually.
He's good, so it's not surprising. So might be a nice and relaxing day today. Alexander, let me know when you get signed up, by the way. I'll go ahead and add you to the bracket.
No DBZ tonight.
No DBZ? What, are you talking about the game or the show?
No, I'm talking about the player. He usually comes out. I've seen him. I see him all the time, but I don't see his name in here today.
You definitely have to update that.
Oh yeah, I keep
bracket
updating
often,
the bracket.
Yeah. All right, Alexander, I'll go ahead and get you signed up and checked in and ready to go. Crush faces. Yeah, we'll also get you checked in, man. He's at the bottom, Dave. And ready
Hold up,
to
I
go.
got Photoshop open.
Okay. Don't worry about it. I'll get him checked in. We are almost on our way.
Did you see the thumbnail? Is that good? Are we good?
I haven't checked that yet. I was going to talk to you about it a little bit later.
Fine.
Well, nah, it's just more like, not putting you on blast and stuff.
Don't put me on blast. It's fine.
I could look now. I'm gonna look now.
It's fine.
It's fine. Where is it
I
though?
made it less busy.
It was too busy, dude.
That's fine. Ash agreed, and she's like, "Yeah, it's too busy." I'm like, "Fine."
Thank you. I'm at it. How do you join? Let me go ahead and drop the hyperlink for you real quick. Go ahead and click the hyperlink. Give us all the information we need, and then we'll go ahead and get you in the bracket.
So do you have to pay for these Sonic skins? I saw. You know that Dreamcast Sonic game, the one where he goes like Super Saiyan Sonic.
There's quite a few that he goes supersonic, but
The one for Dreamcast, that one. Like, you have
I'm
to pay for those skins.
you're asking the wrong person because I'm actually one of the guys that hates Sonic in general. I hate
Well, I'm just
all his
saying, do you have
games.
to generally pay for skins on here?
In Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Mike, do you know? I don't buy skins.
Oh no. And if you hack it, what people do is they post all their hack packs on like the Smash boards, or like usually it's on like a Facebook or Reddit, and you can go get whatever skin you want.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, so you're actually talking about mods for the game. Well, there's a bunch of crazy mods. They're like, just so you know, Mike, Dave is more of a first-person shooter type of guy. He's extremely trash at this game, so don't expect too much from the D. You're straight cheeks, all right.
I got you.
We'll admit that. Yes, your cheeks.
I might throw a comment out every once in a while where they'll just be like, why is he here?
What are you doing, man? Chroma, I'll go ahead and get you checked in, man. We got you. Welcome. You're new here, so all the new people to the tournament who haven't been here before, go ahead and check out this hyperlink. This explains how our tournament runs. Just go ahead, click it. It'll run through basically how we run our tournament. Who plays on stream, who plays off stream, all the good stuff. Check that out, and then we'll have a good tournament. We'll have a good tournament.
So D, what I was thinking?
What?
Even though you still do FPSs, which is totally cool because Call of Duty is awesome. I love that game.
It's a terrible game. I hate
Oh,
you already,
God.
Mike. What are you talking about? This is a
I
terrible
love
game.
that game. I love it.
This is a terrible game.
God.
Anyways,
No,
man.
I'm messing with you, man. But yeah, I got you. What were you gonna say?
you can still understand like flow of a game just as well as as anybody around here. You can tell how the flow is going. If you win the first one, you lose the second one, and the third one's gonna be a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing in FPS. You have momentum in those games as well. You can totally feel momentum shifts.
I mean, I've played this game before, but Lance is making me sound like I'm more booty than I actually am.
Oh,
but,
dude, you are straight cheeks. Don't even
Okay,
pretend.
man.
You are straight cheeks, man. Like, stop.
I mean, the character that I tried to play most on this game when I did play with like Lance and Alvin, because they were the only people that Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, man.
El Tato, I was gonna wait.
No,
to the end.
like Zero Suit Samus is the only character I like play because like I think she's sexy, and that's really the only reason I play her.
He's lying. He was playing Shulk for a while.
Oh, I
yeah,
thought you were
we're
gonna
playing
say
Soul
because
too.
she's high tier.
Because she's
Yeah,
high tier.
like,
He doesn't know
people
anything about
like,
that.
yeah, she's high tier. She's like hard to use. I'm like, yeah, that booty though.
She had that booty though.
And like I own an amiibo of her just because like I like that booty.
Mm.
Hey man, there are worse reasons to like a character, but I dig it. Do what you gotta do.
I mean, that's definitely one that'll have you less salty than all the other reasons. So
At least you'll feel good while you're playing it because you're like, man, at least she looks good.
Oh yeah, I love the way she falls.
yeah, for whatever reason. Nah, never mind. I'll stop
Oh yeah,
there. I'll stop
yeah.
there.
You stop. You stop.
You stop. You stop. Yeah,
So even
Manincha
Menasha's
understands.
enemy.
Yeah,
Yep.
Menasha straight gets it. The only reason I play Zero Suit Samus is for the booty. For the booty.
That booty though.
That booty. I really enjoyed that meme, by the way. Good meme.
I miss Ellie. That was the thing. That booty though.
Alexander apparently feels the same way. You're not alone, the D. You're not alone. That's what they're telling you. You're not alone, my man.
See, Alexander's like the rest of us. He'd get distracted while he's playing it.
See, like I'm not that serious type of game when I'm playing it, so I'm all about aesthetics. I'm all about it.
Man, I tell you what, the Smash Wii U is so different from like the original. Do you ever just look at the comparisons between the games, just like first version versus like fourth version? That they're never the same. They look totally different.
I play Peach because I find her attractive. Also, I can't play anyone else's. See, I mean, you're hitting a chord there. But yes, there's a huge difference. Melee is probably my favorite. But once you start seeing how good people are at Melee, it kind of makes you glad that they kind of moved on a little bit. Cause like Melee is, it's my favorite Smash by far. You know, but it's a little tough. You know, when you start looking at how good players are, and then like I feel like there's also like some character deficiencies in Melee that I wanted them to correct. I never got into PM though. You know, I don't know if you do a lot of PM.
Nope, never really did much PM myself either. But I do Melee.
What's up, Hendred? Mr. Nailen. No worries. I see you, man. I'll go ahead and get you checked in. Tonight we have Mr. Gravity with us. I know you're not familiar with him, but he survived the Hurricane Irma, and he's with us.
How was it?
Yeah, it was crazy. You know, it wasn't anything other than I haven't been through before. It was, I don't know. I kind of enjoyed it because I just opened up the garage, sat in the garage, and just waited the storm out. You know, when it got too windy, just went back inside. And I tell you what, it did get up to at least 100 miles at one point, just blowing real hard. So that was kind of cool. You survived it in Puerto Rico, Hendred?
Oh, that's...
What?
Yeah.
Why didn't you leave?
What? Why didn't you leave? I didn't know you were going through the hurricane, Nayland. Like you seemed calm. He's been out here every event we had. So there's another one coming. Oh man.
It starts with an M, Marie or something like that.
But Fall Smash, I don't believe you are. I think you're new here, so I'm gonna drop this hyperlink right here. This is like how we run our tournament. If you could click that, read through that real quick, you'll have an understanding of how our tournament works, and we can have a nice, smooth event tonight, and there's no confusion and so on and so forth. So, what time does the tournament start? So the tournament starts at 7:30, and then so in like 10 minutes or so. But we give it a little bit of time to remove anybody who isn't in the tournament itself, and then we sub in people who want to join, but like let's say the tournament's full or whatever, and we sub in all the people after we eliminate the people who aren't there. So that usually takes maybe 5 to 8 minutes, and then we go ahead and kick it off. I'll pick a player, some players to be on stream, and then we'll go from there. And everything above me should explain everything. If you look on stream, there's a whole the attention part, which explains how people's names are. So in the bracket itself, if you look at that, what happened to our Instagram account? It was suspended. We're going through the process of trying to get it back right now. Unfortunately, they kind of just suspended it with no real explanation. And I don't think people actually get explanations unless they go through the appeal process, which could take up to 7 days. I did that earlier, it was either Friday or Saturday, because I've been really busy. So, no, it's okay, man. Like, hopefully we'll get an answer. So if they actually do completely kill our Instagram, we'll know not what not to do, and then kind of avoid those problems. But catching up in school, Nayland. That's probably not so bad though. Catching up's probably easier than anything else.
I'm surprised they just don't extend that school year instead of doing it on Saturdays. Like, that just sounds awful to me. Why? 6 days a week?
Oh, thanks, Jalen. We'll probably just change a few things up. But, nah, I'd rather go to school on Saturday.
I'd straight kill my kids.
What does that even... Oh, you mean to have to go on Saturday?
I'd straight
Think about your parents, right? If your parents, you're like, damn, they could be in school for another week? I'll take it, right?
Dude, fuck that.
Yeah, I would definitely not want it extended, though. I used to love my, summers. My summers were so fun growing up that I like giving some of that up is just like...
Dude, I don't know about you, but I'm bored like halfway through summer break.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
The problem is, like, I can't get a second summer job because, like, my school program has a summer camp that we run for 4 weeks in July. So, like, I could only work for 4 weeks for somebody, have to go back to work, and then get another only, like, 2 or 3 weeks of break. So, like, nobody's going to take me on unless it's, like, a restaurant job or something.
that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, bartender or
something,
busboy or
Yeah.
Uber driver, Amazon deliverer.
I should do Uber driving. Fuck, I should do an Uber driver. That would be easy. That'd be easy money.
It would be. And same thing with the Amazon. You can do delivery with Amazon. They'll pay you.
What part of Florida do you live in?
I live in Tampa.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude. Oh, you live in Tampa? My cousin lives in Tampa. Yeah, you should be an Uber driver in the summer.
You should be an Uber driver. He just goes into it.
I'm about to do that, man. Fuck. That sounds like good money.
Or even on just nights when I'm free, just be like, oh, I can make some money tonight. Let me just pop my phone on. That never happens during the week with teaching.
Yeah, right, I know.
You get home and you're like, nope, trying to go to sleep by 8, 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Or you're up all night doing progress reports or lesson plans.
See, luckily, I am past the stage of lesson planning because I already did it. I spent
Come
my
at
first
me!
5 years doing it.
What do you mean? Wait, you've already done yours for the entire year?
Yeah, I spent my first 3 years making plans so that way forever on out, man, I will never have to do them again.
You're smart.
Yeah, I tell you what though, it was freaking rough the first couple of years.
Dude, oh my god.
I don't miss it.
We lost Ronald.
Oh, come on, Ronald.
All right, Ronald, where are you over here?
I already removed him from there.
No, you
From
didn't.
the actual tournament itself.
Okay.
I mean, we can make it red, just for clarification there.
All right, well, we got about 5 more minutes until the DQ process starts, so...
Right, and for everybody here, especially if you're new, basically above you'll see the attention part. This explains when you look at the bracket, you'll see everybody's Twitch name first, and their Nintendo ID second. That way, oh, you can't see the bracket? That's weird. Let me see. Sometimes it does that. Okay. It showed up fine for me, but if we have more issues, Nayland, I'll just drop the exact link from Challenge. We like the website views. It's good for our business. So if that doesn't clear itself up, obviously to do the tournament you need to see the bracket. So I'll drop that link if necessary.
Well, bless you.
Oh,
All right. So we're still missing Alpha D. Yeah, it should be mobile friendly. Most people use their phones, but I understand if it messes up. Sometimes it does.
Nobody likes you, mobile phone.
But we're looking for Alpha D, Sabina 915, Turi SSB, CM Freya, RF, Snacks 420, Teract, Bucky Zach Boss, T-Zach. Oh, okay, Bucky Zach Boss just showed up. All right, we'll go ahead and check you in, man. Yeah, I seeded you. Currently, you are seeded as number 3. All you see is view rules. Let me click that hyperlink again. Did you keep scrolling down by any chance?
Oh.
Okay, I'll drop the hyperlink for you. There you go. Just check your whispers, and I'll go ahead and you should have direct access to it now.
I gotta admit, dude, this website's looking pretty sharp.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. We're working on a much better one.
Yeah.
I'm glad people do give me compliments because I was the one who actually organized everything. But it's true. It's true.
Whatever.
But we got something coming that's way better. We've dumped quite a bit of money into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It better be.
Yeah.
It better be exactly what the hell I want.
We'll see.
Dude,
When is
I won't go off on a tangent on stream, but if it doesn't have exactly what I want, I'm... Alvin!
Alvin! I lost my train of thought.
We were talking about the website.
Yeah, I know.
I think we were talking about Nolan not being able to see the bracket.
The forbidden one?
Oh yeah, I got you checked in. Forbidden one after I saw your name popped in. There's quite a people signed up, but there's gonna be some people. Yeah, you can still get in Storm Point. Just give me your Nintendo ID. So what do you do if your match is laggy? If your match is laggy, let us know in stream. And what we'll do is we'll test for input lag. I'll draw somebody into my little arena, jump around with them a little bit, see if there's any lag. That person will drop, and then after that person drops, I'll go ahead and pick up the other person, jump around with them just to see if there's a specific person, and then basically I'll go into the actual match. If it's we don't see any problems there, and I'll make a judgment call because there's not much more we can do. I've actually really been... Oh, what's up, E-Serpent? So we have 2 strong Ganons tonight.
All right, it got exciting.
Hey, E-Serpent's a beast. E-Serpent, just go ahead and give me your Nintendo ID. I don't know it by heart, so just drop it in chat, and I'll get you added to the actual tournament itself. And then thanks, Storm Point, you'll see yourself now. Now you should be able to see yourself in the tournament. And from you, E-Serpent, I just need your Nintendo ID. Okay. Alright, I got it. You'll see yourself in a second, my friend. Alright, E-Serpent, you should be able to see yourself in the tournament. Man, I think we're gonna miss a couple people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, I think we're gonna miss Snacks, unfortunately. Oh, I forgot to move Alexander up.
All right, guys. So we're gonna start the DQ process. Alpha, Big D. Last call.
Last final call.
You're gone. Seba 915. You
Seba.
gone. Goodbye. Turi, SSB. Last call. You go.
Chota boy, are you here by chance?
Sim Frya. You gone. Bye bye.
I just seen Shorter Boy say something.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he's right
Okay.
there. He just said bracket.
All right, because you just signed up, and I'm adding you now.
I think Manach just want to know how you do the stage striking.
How the stage striking works? Essentially, how it works is standard tournament rules. So from my understanding, because I don't go to a lot of tournaments, but basically, the person who bans first is the person not picking the stage. So the person seated lower in the tournament. And then the person seated higher in the tournament bans second. Now each player gets 2 bans. The person not picking the stage bans first and last. And the person picking the stage picks, his 2 bans in the middle.
Right, it goes 1-2-1.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but people don't understand when I say it that way, so it's just like I have to go through that long process. So, hopefully that makes sense. So, did you remove everybody that isn't there in challenge by chance?
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone, you're good to go.
We're good to go. Okay. So, everybody refresh your brackets, and we'll go ahead and get started. Clicking Start Tournament. Yes, closer to 1. So that's typically how we do it. So I'm going to go ahead and start the tournament. The tournament started. It is final. And the first people I'm going to have on stage is Jalen and Hindred Nalen.
All right, Nalen and Jalen. We got J-Force up in the house.
Also, a lot of the people who haven't, especially the people who signed it up late, please add my Nintendo ID. It is LC Core. Dave, could you drop that in chat real quick? Just LC and then Core at the end.
Yep.
Go ahead and add me. That way, if I run into you in the tournament, I'll pick you guys up. And that's just for a streamless tournament. Nobody likes it when it takes forever. The forbidden... What do you mean? Forbidden one? Oh, yeah. I mean, we do that on purpose, though. Because if we don't, then people get confused about the people who aren't there. And then we have to make a bunch of judgment calls, and people join, and they're upset and angry.
Yeah, angry people.
So obviously we want more people to join, but,
You can't get mad at us for wanting to try to organize and run a tournament smoothly and on time. We have priorities here, right?
Yeah.
We got lives we gotta live after this. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay, I think Nalen's joined first, but I'm going to go ahead and get these graphics ready, so bear with me real quick. Oh man, that dropped too? Okay, then I'll just do this. Okay, there's no time for that, apparently. Yeah, Stormpoint, we got you in there, man. Okay, we have J-Force and...
Nalen. Stormpoint, you play Dark Angel. 981. Wait, 981? I know those numbers. All right, I need to talk to this Fallen Smash guy.
I need to know.
Is it what I think it is?
What's
Double
that?
rainbow. What does it mean?
9.81 is the rate at which gravity falls. My name is Mr. Gravity.
Oh.
It's the acceleration due to gravity. 9.81. We'll see if that's what he meant it to be.
All right, so Nalen is or J-Force. Okay.
Science is so cool.
Well, I am the physics teacher, so it's right up my alley.
So Jalen, do you know what stage you want to go to? That way I can pick the right stage and everything.
Oh.
Yeah, Battlefield. Battlefield's cool. We'll start Battlefield. Battlefield.
I've been seeing a lot of more stuff on Lilat pop up lately, and I don't think that's going to be a tournament legal stage here soon.
What happened?
I just see weird things happening. all the time. Like Pikachu's up being through the stage. I saw Bayonetta hit somebody on the bottom of the stage, like Lilac barely tilted in it, hit them through the bottom of it, like straight up through the stage. It was weird. It's always something happening. Peach can float through it.
Oh,
She can.
Yeah, that sounds broken.
Yeah, that's probably the worst one of them all. Bayonettas can side B through the stage. They can drop down, side B at just the right angle, and come up through the middle with their up B. It's not that cool.
It's not that cool. Like it's bad. I like how you said that.
What else can we give Bayonetta? Come on, man.
All right, you're gonna lose view of the match real quick, Mr. Gravity. So sorry you can't stream real quick, but I changed some things today. I moved some things around, trying to be a little bit more organized, and a lot of my stuff lost its sources. So unfortunately, give me a moment to figure that out.
I can still see the Twitch, what's happening on that one. And it looks like Nalen is holding his own, 24% to 7%. Still anybody's game. He tried to go for the grab to up smash combo, but let's see. Nalen wasn't having any of that. Oh, going for the super hard read with the up smash. Woohoo! He's going for a ride tonight. That's what he's saying. Oh, he had a free punish when he blocked that get up attack. Okay, this Link is playing very conservative, so this Ike, what he needs to do is just make the Ike miss at this point, or make the Link miss. This is where I would just let the Link overextend himself. It doesn't look like he has a lot of control of his character too well. A lot of rolls. He just backs away. Looks like he's just afraid. So this is definitely Nalen's to win.
Okay, the stream's back up. No false smash. You can go ahead and have your match. You are versus Stormpoint 2. So go ahead and link up with him and go ahead and have your match with him. Yeah, Stormpoint's already talking to you. If you're unfamiliar, now I know you're about to start your match, but you can go ahead and check the set procedure, and that basically explains how matches happen on and off stream. Also,
all right. Yeah, Nalen here is showing that he really knows some of these Ike techs. I just seen him try to side B cancel using the platform. He didn't hit it, but that's, it's hard to hit online. Releasing it at the right time.
Yeah, I told you he was good. Jalen's kind of an original. I've never seen him play Link, so this is new, actually. I believe Jalen plays Mario, if I'm not mistaken.
I could probably see why he would choose Link over Mario. It doesn't look like his neutral is too polished. I don't want to say it's not there because he has a neutral. But yeah, he just doesn't look polished. Lots of rolls. Hey, look at those 3 rolls in a row right there just to run to the other side of the stage. Missed his bomb confirmed there. But I definitely see some thought processes going on behind this Link. He is definitely afraid of Nalen. Yeah, but Nalen's going to take the easy approach. Oh! I'm sorry to interrupt you. No, yeah, that was almost devastation. That should be free punish right here. Yep, good grab. He went deep!
Deep! Oh, that up smash, though. This is a pretty nice up smash.
Yeah. Yeah, the bomb. If he didn't have that bomb, and then that led to that nice read up smash. That's what I'm saying about Ikes. They're good Ikes when they make those nice reads like that.
I am all about reads, too.
For anybody that's watching and they don't really understand what we're talking about with reads, we're saying that the Ike ran up and he waited just a second and he actually up smashed away from the Link, knowing that he would pressure him into a roll. So he hit him not where he was, but where he was going to be.
Nalen, you have the ban. Jalen, you have the stage pick. Let me know when you guys get it. And Snacks, yeah, I'm sorry, man. Usually it definitely says 7:30. Usually a lot of people do get that confused though. Just for future reference, I'm sorry we do that. We drop people just so there's no confusion. You signed up for a few tournaments and kind of had some no-show situations, so unfortunately we dropped you tonight. I was talking about you even because I really enjoy your villager. He's really nice. I like your Ryu too, but Unfortunately, just to avoid any issues, we drop people who don't show up on time. So please don't take offense. We love you, man. I've given you money, man.
Yeah, man. We were talking about you.
It starts at 7:30 Eastern time. So essentially, what happens usually at 7:30 on the dot, we start dropping people. Oh, you're talking about. Okay, King of the Hills start at 7. Smash Weekly start at 7:30, and maybe that's what you're getting confused by.
That's not that hard to get confused with there. I won't lie.
Well, we also post to a lot of groups that are all across the country of the U.S. So a lot of people get confused with the post standard times.
They mess up their time zones, even though we put EST on there.
Yep. Welcome to the world we live in. You should know as a teacher. And not everyone's.
Tell me about it.
Out there.
Yeah. I actually removed a little bit of the lettering and stuff when we post to Facebook groups. I'll re-include that to include all 3 time zones across the U.S. That way we can avoid some of those problems. And there's my face. By the way, somebody memed my face, Mike, while you were gone.
No, is that what I've been seeing on the show up? That's cool.
Yeah, that was my face. So my face was memed because I post to a lot of Facebook groups, and yeah, they were like, when you get that Lance Corbin notification, and then I'm sure you see my Facebook profile and the way I look, especially because I had you as a friend today. But they memed the top part of my face to where my eyes are.
Oh, I've been seeing it. I didn't know that was you though. It just makes it that much better.
Yeah. So Smurf added it to our notifications.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good for you guys. That's awesome.
Yeah, if only we had an Instagram to post it to.
Come on, man.
Yeah, all salty and stuff.
I am salty and dumb. Yeah.
It doesn't bother me, man.
I want my Instagram back.
We'll just restart, you know. Ooh, a little bit of spikes, but Ike bringing it through. I love Ike.
Yeah, we'll just rebuild our 15K followers that it took us 2 years to build.
Holy cow. Yeah, they're salty, are they? I don't know.
He's salty.
I'm extremely friggin' salty. We put a lot of work into that.
Oh, hell yeah. I hear you, man. That's not fun. Yeah, I'd like to know why.
All because Lance was apparently soliciting.
Oh my god.
His words, not mine.
Well, asking somebody who does casting and stuff to kind of come cast or just kind of come to our event, I guess would be considered soliciting.
It's
but
weird.
It's not that bad. Nayland, you can go ahead and stay in. We'll go ahead and pick you and Liam's matchup. And Sicha 17, our tournament has already started, unfortunately. So we cannot have you join. You can join us on Wednesdays for King of the Hill, or we don't have any more free events this week other than the King of the Hills. But we do have a money tournament on Sunday. I know that's less appealing, but the prize pools are bigger, and we pay out the first 3 prizes. So, all good there.
Should come out. It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
It really is.
Easy going.
And tournaments really don't mean anything unless money's on the line anyways.
Right.
Oh.
All right, Liam, you are up, my friend.
Oh, we about to see. Oh, this would be good. We have Link versus Link, or Link versus Ryu again. Or Mike. Oh my goodness, I'm off right now. Do you think Liam is going to choose his Cloud or another character?
He usually starts off with his pocket, and then he does a little testing phase to where he's like, all right, well, how good is the player? Do I really need to do? And so he'll do that.
My question is, which pocket character is he going to choose? His Toon Link, his Cloud? Who else does he have that I've seen him play? Mainly those two.
Yeah, probably is Cloud. Cloud is quite normal.
Yo, his Cloud better be good by now, because I mean, I've seen it for at least
not.
a month now.
It's not. Like, it's not. We know it's not. Like, you're saying that, but
It doesn't take that long to get good with him. Just practice short hopping and up airing. That's it.
I think, like, noticing. Okay, Storm Point, we see you. We'll go ahead and get that updated. I don't
Very
know
nice.
if the D has already taken care of it, but we see you, man. I think it's his playstyle, though, to be honest. You know, like, I think he likes his trades. He likes battling a certain kind of way, and I feel like, not to say that Link doesn't, like, have a lot of, timings and setups and all that other stuff, because he has a ton, but you can be extremely aggressive. I think with, Cloud's kind of, like, setups and stuff, they're a little bit more in your face. There's no rangy. There's just kind of like it's a different kind of aggression.
Character. He's very spacing heavy. If you can predict where somebody's going to be in space with Link, you're going to be all right, because you can kind of maneuver around that and punish, because you can poke the whole time, and that's what Liam loves to do.
Right.
And he's good at it. Like, he's really good at it. He knows where you're going to be.
And his trades are really good as well. So, like, usually he just knows how to trade well. I feel like that's, like, one of his strongest strengths. There's a lot of the times it's, like, this really big brawl. And I feel like Cloud just takes a little bit more, you know, clean, efficient play.
That's true. And Cloud is easy to edge guard and die. So, put that one in there.
But, like...
And he's bodyable, too.
Yeah, but with Link himself... Wait, 1 second. Okay, maybe they're just going Smashville. I don't know what YU means, but I'm going to assume that that's where they're going before we get too carried away talking about characters.
Want to go to Smashville? I'm going to guess that they're going to Smashville as well. And Liam doesn't care.
He does sometimes. Yeah, see, Cloud?
Yep, called it.
They've met each other in King of the Hill, though.
Okay, so they know each other.
A little bit.
I think this is definitely in Cloud's favor. I mean, he's got a better sword, bigger sword, easier to space. Ike does have good grab combos, so if he knows how to get in... Oh, there's those up air combos. Oh, not good, that down there. He didn't auto-cancel it. Yep, okay. He's definitely been practicing his Cloud.
I mean, yeah, I think he's been practicing. It just doesn't turn out that well. So is this matchup good for Ike?
I think it's all right for Ike. It's definitely doable. But like I'm saying, Land, like the Ike has to know like how to get in with the grab combos. Like he has to know how to shield, run in shield, run in shield. But it's extremely hard to do that against Cloud. Oh, okay. I kind of missed what happened there. I like blinked for a second and Cloud's done.
Okay, fight, and Alexander, you guys can get started. Bucky and Mono, you can get it started also. How about it?
Okay, Bucky says Ike Cloud is 60-40.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Cloud favored though.
Sure, but that 6-4 means that for every 6 wins, Cloud gets, Ike's gonna get 4 wins, right? And that's how you get those 4 wins with Ike. Is, you have to learn how to get in on him. But yeah, I agree totally. 6-4.
Yeah, it makes sense though when I'm really thinking about it because, once he's in the air, Ike, that is, like he just loses control. He doesn't have too many options to kind of get out of that.
For sure. And Cloud has more killing options too.
Well,
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See what was it? And he's just trying to recover. That was a great punish there.
And that's what I mean. Once he loses control, that's just kind of how it goes. It all goes to hell. All right, Hydra City, we'll go ahead and get that updated. You on top of it, Dave? The D.
Always. All right, if that is the case, then at Fall Smash versus at Show. Oh, E
Okay.
Serpent.
Yeah, we'll get you E Serpent.
Yeah, you gotta post that, man. Otherwise, we can't get the bracket going. Thank you, though. All right. The Forbidden. All right, cool. Thanks, man. All right, everybody has a match. You guys can get started.
Okay, we're going to Town and City. I think that's a good choice.
Let's see. So Ike versus Cloud, Town and City.
Yeah.
Sure. I think I'd like to have more spacing. So Town and City can kind of give that to you. I think I would have preferred something like Dreamland, though. Maybe he banned Dreamland. Could have been.
No, I don't see any bans from Land.
So he just said, okay.
Yeah, they've just had straight gentleman agreements.
So, look at Liam over here going Diddy Kong.
I've seen this a couple times, but I was not impressed. And I only say I'm not impressed just because of his other characters. They're so good.
Well, this is definitely in Diddy's favor.
Maybe it was a mistake. We might see something in chat. I'm not sure, because that was not me. Okay, just so everybody knows in the tournament, as far as character switching and so on and so forth, you can always ask the other person you're playing what character they're playing, and then they have to tell you. But other than that, we typically let it just go by the wayside. So if you ask, he'll tell you. And we'll make the other person tell you what he's actually playing. So, if you want to know, now's the time.
Right. I mean, that's a huge chunk of strategy right there, knowing what character you're going to play against on what stage. I'd like to know. But then, you do have some people who are one character players. So, and then they're always going to choose the same person. But me personally, I love knowing what character you're going to use and what stage we're going to. And think about people like Anti, and Mr. R. Mr. R using Cloud on some people, but Anti uses 4 different characters in tournament. So it can be a big deal.
Yeah, it definitely is. If I was playing for money, I definitely want to know. But just so you guys know, all that stuff will be fixed with our new website as soon as that comes. That's taking money and time, the typical things. So until then, this is what we got. Liam, he's going Diddy. Okay, cool. Yeah, he's going Diddy, Natelin.
Okay, Diddy it is.
We'll see what the switch up is, maybe, from Nayland. I think Nayland does play more than one character, if I remember correctly. Mainly Ike, though.
Well, let's see who he chooses.
Because I enjoy Ike.
Let's see a Bowser. Oh, a pit.
Of course we take donations, my man. We do. I just applied for being able to be a partner for Twitch as well, which, based off of what we see from other people, we should probably get that.
Hey, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, dude, I was looking at some of the Overwatch top, pro gamers, the people that are on the pro contenders league teams, and I checked out almost every single one of their Twitches. We have more followers than most of them.
Yeah, so there should be no reason why it shouldn't happen.
You have to have more.
These are top 500 players in Overwatch getting paid $50,000 a year to play on these teams, and we have more than them.
You have to have some personality, man. It's not as simple as I'm good at the game.
Well, I mean, come on, we got King of the Hill Wednesdays, we got Sundays, we got these things going on. I see you guys always streaming some kind of Overwatch. So there's always something going on.
He just throws in there some kind of Overwatch. He plays it. Oh, that's the other link between you, the D, and Mike. Is you guys playing Injustice?
Oh, you play Injustice?
I do. I'm a fan of the game.
Oh, see, I didn't like the second one that just came out. Like, I'm not as huge of a fan of it, but I played the shiznit out of the first one.
Well, what about the new one? That's got you such?
They changed Batman. They changed Batman.
But he's so good.
He doesn't cover as much ground as he used to, and I understand why, because his back A for like covering kick where he would kick. His kick is way longer than his one now where he just does like a kryptonite punch. But it screwed up my combo because I practiced. I practiced like 2 weeks before the game came out. And my one dude's like, "Oh, dude, I got the game already midnight." I'm like, "All right, Basie, I'm coming over to play it." I hopped on Batman. It screwed up all my combos.
I hopped on Batman, and it
And
was
I got
the end.
so frustrated. I threw the controller down. I'm like, "I'm done. I'm not doing it."
No, come on, man. Batman is so good in this game.
Oh, I don't know, man. Like I'm sure he is.
I'm sure he is.
To like adjust. But I was just like, "No, man, no. The game isn't what I want it to be." But who do you play?
I play Sub-Zero and Green Lantern.
Oh yeah, dude. My one dude plays a mean Green Lantern. I've seen my other friend plays a mean Flash. Like Flash is ridiculous. I couldn't touch him. Like he would just destroy me.
That's a fun character. I would say, in my opinion, Flash is the, no pun intended, but flashiest character in the game.
No doubt. And the only character I like straight up didn't like was the Cheetah character. Didn't like her.
Yep, didn't use her at all either.
Yeah, I didn't like her, and I didn't like
Brainiac was the other
Brainiac.
one.
Yeah, I didn't like Brainiac. Brainiac was too.
Yep, didn't use her at all either. Very mechanical.
And I didn't like. Brainiac was like, his reach was too ridiculous. Either I couldn't get past his reach, or like he was broken when I was playing him because he was just. I literally could do nothing. I was just like, this reach is ridiculous.
Yeah, I've been learning a lot more about him. My buddies picked him up within the past couple weeks, and apparently, Brainiac has a hitbox on his attacks, which extends farther, way beyond his hurt box. So he has invincibility on some of his attacks. And
That's so freaking stupid.
No, it's crazy because I'm playing Sub-Zero, right? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do my ice clone, and he just like barrels through it every time. I'm like, what? Why? And then we looked at the hitboxes, and we're like, well, that's why.
Oh my god, that game. And like the only other thing I didn't like about the game is like they copied a lot of moves for like Supergirl and Superman have extremely similar attacks, and I'm like, why?
Right? Like, come on, man. I mean, we got the same thing happening in Smash, though. You know, we got Link and Toon Link, Marth and Lucina. You know, Mario.
Yeah. And like I'm mad also that they didn't put Sinestro in this one. I was mad about that.
But they did give us Atrocitus, though.
Yeah, and that dude's corny as all get out. Like a flying cat is your. Like I get it. That's
okay.
funny.
Yeah, no, that's terrible.
I was like, dude, this dude's supposed to be the most badass person in the galaxy, fueled by anger, and like one of his abilities is a pet cat. I'm like,
no, you are so right. That is ridiculous, right
insane.
there.
I'm like,
this is pure rage and hate, and he's gonna have love for a cat. Get that shit out of here.
Get out of here, man. Like what? And like they should have just put Mr. Freeze in the game. Like I hated the fact that they put Captain Cold in the game specifically because people watch the Arrow show. I'm like, that's so dumb. And the one flame dude, the dude who just like has projectiles and that's it. Like that's his whole thing. I forget his name.
Deadshot.
No, not Deadshot. He's like he has fire. He's flames.
Firestorm.
Firestorm. That dude's in a TV show on CW. And
Legends of Tomorrow.
I mean, and it's stupid. It's dumb. I'm like, nobody knows who this cat is. You took out like 3 iconic characters for this dude. I want Solomon Grundy back. Damn it.
A lot of people are mad about that. Actually, that one. Oh my goodness. And you're right. I want Mr. Freeze instead. Now that's a character I could get with.
But then they're like, you're like, oh no, well you know what? We have a skin for you. I'm like, fuck you, man. Fuck you, man.
No.
Get out of here.
I will not take it.
They did it so wrong. Yo, Mr. Freeze is supposed to be like the body of Brainiac with like the mechanical everything of Brainiac except for the helmet. And you're gonna be like, that's a Mr. Freeze right there.
No.
Think about Arnold Schwarzenegger. How big was Arnold in that stuff? You're like, dang.
Forbidden One's trying to, contribute as well. He's saying, I've always known Firestorm. I read comics. Yeah, it is. So I'm not sure which part of you guys' conversation, you were in when he was talking, but I just
Well,
figured
we're
I'd let you
saying
guys
that
know.
Firestorm is popular now because of Legends of Tomorrow.
And like that show sucks.
I couldn't watch it past the second season. I'm like, nope.
I couldn't watch it past episode 5. I'm like, I don't care who the hell you people are. None of you are Batman. Get off my screen.
And did you know that Captain Cold was originally put in as a joke character? And he was supposed to die. Yeah, he's supposed to be a complete joke. Because he's like, he throws stuff and tries to beat the Flash. But he ends up turning out to be one of the iconic people because he was so bad that people loved him.
Well, it's stupid. Whatever. Oh.
All right. So while you guys got your nice little rant out there and nerded out for a second, we're waiting on a few matches. I wasn't sure where people were with their matches, but we'll pick it up and I'll let you guys know.
Okay. Can we go back to talking about?
Yeah, you guys can. There's not much going on right now.
Did anybody watch Arrow? Because I watched 3 seasons of it and then stopped.
Yep, I got about the same. About 3 seasons into it.
I got 2 in and stopped.
I couldn't take it after.
Well, I didn't like the main character. But I, again, I'm doing all these reviews for movies with Dan, and we have all these conversations about movies and everything like that. And I just feel like, when you're paying that much more attention to it, I feel like people they write scripts for things, and people have to play according to that script, and it really boxes their characters a lot. And I think a lot of those superheroes are kind of the same way. I think the Iron Fist would be a better show if they didn't get boxed so much.
Oh, the Iron Fist.
Did you finish that show?
Huh?
No.
I was watching that show in your house the other weekend.
Yeah, I was watching it. I'm still watching it. And Alexander, we'll go ahead and get that updated, man.
You want to update that for me? I'm
yeah.
Photoshop right now. Thanks, dude.
See, man, when I think of the Green Arrow, I remember back to the comics where I read a lot of Green Lantern comics, and a lot of Green Lantern, Green Arrow comics are together, right? And Ollie's such a dad, he's fun. He comes up with all these funny dad jokes. He's got these puns, and he's just really good at shooting arrows. But he cares so much,
Right.
And in this Green Arrow that we got, he's none of that. He's like, oh, I'm ex-military. I'm gonna be super dramatic and be like, oh, the city needs a savior.
So I'm going to have Bucky, Zach Boss, and Stormpoint 2 on stream. I'm going ahead and getting that ready for you guys. You guys can go ahead and join on me when you're ready, because I believe I have your guys' information, so no worries there.
The only thing that kept me on that show was Ra's al Ghul's daughter. I was the moment she walked on screen, I was like, oh my God.
And now you know what kind of person the D is.
Stop. What are you saying? That I'm a pervert?
A little bit.
Well,
Is
okay.
she fine though?
Whoa. Music's not working. Is it?
I don't know.
Person, the D.
I don't know, but...
Oh, okay. The music's not working. Okay. See? This is what happens when you try to be a little bit proactive. We'll just go here. I need to add you. Okay, I'll pick you up.
This would be cool. Stormpoint 2 versus Bucky. I haven't really seen this one before. I've seen Bucky play.
Yeah, Stormpoint's been here a few times. People kind of come and go, and then they kind of remember you. Oh, yeah. Money Match Gaming. They exist. Hopefully you already have me added, Stormpoint 0. If not, it's LC Core. I could really speed up this process.
Uh-oh. Nolan's got to play Alexander.
Yeah, that was going to be a good match, but I'll typically like to stay in the winner's bracket.
Oh, I mean, that's fine. I was just pointing it out. 2 good players are going at it right now. I wonder who's going to win. Let's see, who did Alexander lose to? Oh, he lost to Sea King. Okay.
Oh, I've never seen Sea King play, so...
And Sea King took 1 game off of Bucky, so that's good. Bucky he ain't no joke. Oh, we in winner's quarters right now. Okay.
Yeah, there's a
So
lot
this
of,
is top 8.
yeah, there's a lot of veterans. So you know, when people get used to your tournament or whatever, it actually goes pretty fast.
And I wonder, do we have Forbidden playing E Serpent right now?
Let me look. Yeah, they're fighting right now. Which
yeah,
would have been a
FD.
really decent match. Although the Forbidden one changed it up, if you remember him. He's been playing Corrin.
Oh, okay.
And-
The corn switch.
Yeah, he's a good Corrin. So
That's your girl right there.
yeah.
What about you?
Or man.
Or guy.
Or
Right? He
guy.
can be both. He's like Robin. There's 2 of them.
All right, so we have Storm Point first. Now we're just waiting on Bucky's Zac boss.
All right, sorry, man. I'm in Photoshop doing stuff right now.
Well, just
It's
be
all right,
sure
dude.
you're paying attention to you know, playing backup.
Back up. Sorry, man. I'm making thumbnails for the business.
For the business.
You still need to tell me like a thumbnail you guys want for Smash. I can just make a general one. Like I made a thumbnail one for Alvin for his competitive Mayplay.
Okay, we are starting Smashville. There is a graphic that I wanted for King of the Hill.
Ooh, do tell. I can make it.
Hopefully, it might not be the easiest thing in the world, but like at the very top of the hill, kind of like an overarching thing, I wanted a controller. Well, like with a crown on top of the controller. There's like many different examples that I've found on the internet. And then it's a bunch of people climbing up the hill trying to get the controller / crown, which is a basic concept, but I think that would be pretty cool for.
That would be cool.
Either
You can
that,
have like all the Smash characters like looking up the hill.
that too.
Yeah, I'd have to find pictures of every single Smash character. It'd be worth it.
So Storm Point went to Diddy. I don't know if I remember this. And Bucky Zac Boss is Link. I'm confused.
Yeah, what happened to the corn?
Well, Bucky plays Sonic. He also plays Samus. What else does he play? Well, now he plays a Link. which
Yep,
is-
that's Lenum right there. That oh, hey, look at his name. It's for Lenum.
Well, I have a feeling Storm Point 2 is also in CSM. I have a really strong feeling, so these players know each other. That's my guess.
Gotcha.
Central solo mid.
Yeah, we always have to give a shout out to that crew.
That's
Solo mid.
Yeah, that ridiculous name.
This is a pretty even matchup right now. It's pretty good because right now the Diddy is at 100%. Right, that's definitely kill percent.
Yeah, especially for Link.
Oh, for sure. And I'm gonna say another 10-15%, and the Diddy's gonna have way more options open up for killing. Because right now he can just maybe forward smash or get like a throw edge guard type kill. I doubt a down tilt up smash is gonna kill because Link, he's heavy. He's been laying on the hot dogs too much lately. Too many hamburgers and French fries.
Sounds like Lance.
Oh, there's the
nice.
forward smash. Yep, told you. That's what's gonna have to happen to kill. Point 2 is looking on point. Oh, he missed a punish there. The Link whiff grabbed. He should have just turned around, bananaed him. Okay, that's actually, you know what? You can tell that he's a pretty polished Diddy because he does the forward throw to forward air combo at low percents, and that's a new kind of like, I don't know, meta going on in the Diddy game. Very nice. Now he's just baiting the Bucky out. Waiting for him to attack,
Oh, that was
roll.
nice.
Yep. That down smash covers a lot. Did he just taunt us?
Yeah, they've got to be friends, man.
Yeah. We got the taunt. Trying to go for the dunk. Doesn't happen though. All right, yep. He's just go for percent right now. Get the link up to like 120, and then you can start making them kind of guess what's gonna happen. Down tilt, up smash will kill. Maybe get. Even if I was Diddy, I might even look for some trades here, because I'm trying to get to 50%, 60%, build a little bit of rage, make it easier to kill. There you go.
I think Stormpoint's got this, actually.
Yep, one down tilt could be the end of this. Oh, but if Bucky here makes some reads, it's over. Oh, that banana just saved him. All right, Stormpoint better watch out with his rolling, because if he rolls the wrong way, he could die. Oh, this is a little scary. It's getting a little scary. Oh, he misses and he missed the punish. They both whiffed. Yeah, Link is just way too high in percent to get down throw combo like that or up throw combo. This is the only way that Diddy Kong's be able to make a kill here is a down tilt or some kind of DI, baby. Wow.
I had it, Lance. I had it.
Oh, you did? Oh, I wasn't sure. So I just went ahead and took care of it. You seemed like you really wanted to make those thumbnails, so I just let it go.
I am making those thumbnails. I'm enjoying it.
Okay, so Alexander actually took out Nayland, so
Okay, so we got a Ganondorf advancing.
yeah, those are good Ganondorfs. E-Serpent and Alexander are really good Ganondorfs. So I heard that my stream was getting a little losing frames, so let me look at that real quick before we start the next match.
Forbidden One, thank you.
All right. So there's no lag on our issue or whatever. This seems to be. Oh, you won the Forbidden One? Let me see.
Did I not update it correctly?
UCSSB? Yeah, it's a little too late.
Well, didn't I updated it correctly. What is he talking about?
Oh, that's sad. We won't get E-Serpent.
Oh, alright.
Oh, well, he must have got it right or something. So the Forbidden One took out E-Serpent.
The Forbidden One making it through the bracket.
Yes, Corinne. E-Serpent was a little mad. So, Choya, the boy, we're gonna go ahead and move you forward. E-Serpent unfortunately asked to be DQ'd, so you can go ahead and have your match against Alexander. And then Stormpoint, and I'm just gonna go random Omega in whatever stage you guys pick. You're about to get booped.
Yeah, you see, we would normally let you sub for him if this was earlier in the tournament, but it's a little too far along for that.
That must have been a bad match for E-Serpent. I mean, he does that from time to time. I feel like he didn't come out to our King of the Hill for a really long time. So Bucky changed back to Sonic. Okay, so this is normal.
Yeah, this is the Bucky that we're used to seeing here.
Yeah, this is what we normally see.
This is a doable matchup for Sonic. What I have learned from playing Manny about this matchup, is that the Sonic actually has like a little golden spot where if he stays there, it's very easy for him to react to the Diddy Kong. So if he rolls, if he pulls out a banana, if he decides to jump, there's like a little golden area where if the Sonic stays there, he can, react accordingly to it. It makes it very difficult. And this is all about Diddy Kong keeping pressure and trying to force the Sonic to make a move and punish that move.
So you think this matchup is better for Bucky?
I think it's 50-50 just for a matchup. But for Bucky, oh, yeah, definitely. I'd much rather play using Sonic. Look at that right there. He gets the kill as soon as we say something about it, basic. Nice back air. Look, that's in that golden zone I'm talking about right there. Now, the thing is, when Sonic's in his roll, after about a second, he loses his invincibility. So that's why you didn't see Bucky letting loose right there, because he would have tripped in the banana. Or at least it would have stopped him, and then still either way, Storm Point would have had a free forward smash. That's why you've seen him jump out. And if Storm Point had been ready for it, he might have been able to react to it and use a forward air. But that's really, really hard to do.
So
oh my goodness.
Why do you think he went Link, by the way?
I think he was just trying to be funny. He probably enjoys Link. And he's like, no, not looking good today. He's probably really confident in his Sonic, too, if he's doing that. But look what he's doing here. Oh, he did the turnaround on him. He's like, oh, I'm gonna up air you instead.
Yeah, I really think they know each other, so they're just familiar with each other's play.
Yeah, and you can start doing some cool things when you're on stream and you're playing with somebody you know. Oh, that was nice. That combo's for Diddy. Some kind of down tilt into side B, but nice prediction there by Bucky. You knew that Storm Point was going to use a side B, his monkey flip. What I'm seeing a lot more is a lot of Diddy players are losing because they're abusing that side B. I mean, look at Zero. He lost Evo for using that thing.
So that was definitely a good match. I love when Sonics kill off the top. I really enjoy that. I don't know what it is about it, but I just like it. You just like it. I like it. So we're 1-1.
Yep, and we'll see what the Diddy Kong goes to. But if I'm Diddy Kong, I'm going to Battlefield. I'm gonna try to keep the stage small that limits the movement of Sonic. I'm not going Final D.
That's where he wanted. So
no, you are giving Sonic way too much room. But we'll see how he does on it. Maybe he's just extremely comfortable on it, and maybe he wants space himself. Maybe he felt like he was getting pressured.
Well, but Bucky banned the stages I would want to go to, so I'd probably end up trying to go to town if I was Storm Point.
I need platforms though, so I think maybe I would have stuck to town and city at that point.
Yeah, I would go town and city. That's what I was saying. I really don't like. Well, if I'm playing against Sonic, I really don't like giving him all that combo potential. I feel like the platforms really screw up Sonic's combos. And
yeah.
With this flat surface, he can just do what he wants.
You can easily get around things on that platform. It's such a power position. But look at this. Storm Point has gotten us to 50%. 0 to 50. Though we got our first hit by Bucky, but I mean that's a nice little lead. Here we go. Yep. Oh, why are you forward throwing? At this point I'm going up smash or up air. Okay, so he's trying to go
nice edge guard.
He does. He knows how to apply the pressure on the edge. Still anybody's game at this point. Game 3, this is where you see the real player come out. This is the real deal right here. Oh, Bucky was going for an air dodge read, but Storm Point says, nah, bro. Don't try that on me. You've done this too many times.
I've seen this before.
That's a nice air dodge punish there, but he kind of missed the downer, but I like those by Sonics. Especially since the downer knocks you up and you have that potential to kill. Oh, forward smash the wrong way. Nice by Bucky, air dodging through. Okay, yep, these two players are definitely good at baiting and punishing air dodges. So you're going to have to be frugal with them.
I like that grab. I would have never grabbed in this situation. It felt so dangerous. It felt so dangerous.
I feel you on that one, man. It is staying calm under the pressure. All right, so Storm Points loves to throw his banana. The moment he gets it, I mean, I don't see him keeping it for too long in his hand.
Yeah,
As I say that, he keeps it.
Right. And then gets a punish. So, you know, like...
Well, that's what we were trying to say to do in the first place. Hold the banana, son. Oh, he read the roll away too and missed the grab. That was a nice read, though. Bucky's gonna have to get a kill here. Get a nice forward smash kill or something. Oh, that was nice. Nope, that should not kill at this point. He doesn't have enough rage. Okay, that's the second time he's gotten that combo. Down air spring to hover to homing attack. Okay, Bucky's playing a little elusive right now. And he should. He's got all the time in the world. He's got 3 minutes. Plenty of time.
I guess.
Sonics need to play more careful than the Diddy Kong in this matchup.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Just being down a stock, you know, getting that damage racked up on him just doesn't feel good. And I guess playing slower will prevent some of that damage, but at the same time, I think Stormpoint's proving that he can find his ins and outs. So,
yes, that's true. And I bet you if Bucky decided to play this matchup a little bit more patiently, he might win it more often. Because it looks like he's letting the Diddy Kong come in on him and really just out neutral him. And maybe that's what Stormpoint knew he could do here, is that he could rush in. Oh, that was a free grab. That's a costly error.
So update with the bracket. The Forbidden One just beat Liam. This will be, you know, kind of the second time it happened in bracket during Smash Weekly. So,
and it 2-0'd him.
Yeah. I'm a real boy!
Forbidden, he's making the moves. He's trying to get that #1 spot. He's hungry. Okay, Stormpoint definitely knows what he's doing here. He's maintaining the pace. Look, 172. He needs to die here. Come on, Sonic. One grapple kill.
Fanpie is making fun. Fanpie is also a part of CSM.
So he knows.
Yeah, he
knows. It should be over. It's over.
Yep. And Stormpoint earned those W's.
That was a nice, he went to game 3.
It would have been a different matchup if he would have started Sonic. All the stunting really, he really paid for it.
Yes, he did.
yes, he did.
He needed time to adapt.
So, Stormpoint, go ahead and stay inside. The Forbidden One and Stormpoint, I'll go ahead and have you guys on stream.
Okay, we got a lot of Stormpoint today on stream.
Yeah, I mean, he keeps getting those W's.
He does. And now we get to see Forbidden One.
Don't need to change anything there. Okay, I have a feeling you spelt that wrong. I'm just going to type it in like that for today. If it's slightly wrong, then it's slightly wrong. Alright, Forbidden One, you are on stream. Alright, Chroma, we'll go ahead and get that updated, man. The D, are you here, the D?
Yep, I got it.
Let's get 2 Ds for Forbidden.
Hydro and them aren't in the chat, so I can't really ask either of them where their match is at.
Well, I think Hydro is currently playing Fire Emblem Peach right now as we speak.
Yeah, they had a little time to get started up or whatever. And then I'm going to get a song going. Because it's what I love, man. It's like one of my favorite parts. Tetris the Producer, Streets of Rage, Kari, that is the wrong one as well. This is the one I want.
Yes, Storm Point. I think it's best of 3 all the way.
Yes,
It is best of 3 all the way, Stone Point.
I'm all the way up.
It's spelled wrong, but I don't know what to tell you.
Give him 2 Ds, man.
Well, he must have spelled it wrong during the thing, because I always copy and paste those things.
Oh,
So,
true that.
You know, I'm like, all right. And it's spelled special, so I'm like, you kind of just have to give up.
Come on, what is he thinking? Make it harder for us. It's still too easy. And this will be winners finals, actually.
Correct. Winners finals.
Yep.
When Battlefield start.
All right. That's a good stage for Diddy Kong. I think by the way, we will have a Ganondorf place top 8 for us. So yeah, go Ganondorf, man. Let's go.
Yeah. Sorry if I broke your eardrums. But, it's on the spot editing, so you know. But it's a good song. I enjoy it.
What you got
He
here,
went
Lance?
back to Pac-Man. Again, these players know each other, so they know it's good. They know what's up.
I'm gonna be very interested to see how they play this matchup then. So both of them are familiar, and I'm a Diddy Kong user, so I'm gonna see what the Diddy Kong's gonna try to do. I mean, if I was the Diddy Kong, I would use my bananas. I try to monkey flip in, try to pressure the Pac-Man when he tries to pull any projectiles or anything, or when he throws his fire hydrant. But I would try to use my the power of the banana to get in.
I mean, Forbidden One's zone game apparently is amazing. So,
Yeah, from what we're seeing, right?
he's doing a great job. He's just got the utensils and stuff. But I wanted to ask you, the Corrin matchup against Diddy is actually not that bad in Corrin's favor, right?
Not at all.
Yeah, it's either better or even, right?
I would say it's probably 55-45 or 50-50.
Okay.
In favor of Diddy, if there is in anybody's favor. And that's if only because Corrin has to make a good read in order to be able to kill you or do a really good edge guard. Her side B is so powerful. And if you can tip her, you can get some kills. But other than that, she doesn't really have any decent kill moves.
Right, okay.
And
I think he...
Yeah. What are you going to say?
Yeah, I think he just picked Pac-Man because they're familiar and he knows the weaknesses of his game and he's just playing against that.
Oh yeah, he's definitely comfortable with Pac-Man, and these are reads that he's making with the Pac-Man. So when you watch him play, he's watching again. By he, I mean Forbidden One is watching Storm Point too, and he's reacting accordingly. Like he knows that he's going to run up and shield like what he did there, and he's able to react to that because he knows this guy.
All right. Well, thanks for playing, Alexander.
Oh, he lost?
Yep.
Oh man, well, we'll see you on Wednesday, hopefully.
Chota Boy must be good. Hopefully we can get some of his matches. But he is against Bucky, so we'll see how that goes.
All right, yeah, he's gonna have to get by a Sonic. Okay, Forbidden One's making this look too easy.
Yeah, this is definitely comfort. He just knows. He just knows. All right,
I tell you
Hydro.
what.
We'll get you updated as well.
I've seen him hit his bell way too many times this matchup. He keeps catching Storm Point out of his jumps.
Thanks, Hydro. Hydro, you can get started on your match right now. Fire Emblem Peach, thanks for playing, man.
So
yep, good luck, Fire Emblem.
what I think it is it's kind of like a playstyle crush in a sense. to where he just knows his playstyle so well that he just plays around that aspect of his gameplay, and then he's just stopping the aggression that Stormpoint wants to put on, because he's a very aggressive player, and I actually enjoy that part about him. You know? And there's my face, by the way. Successfully memed.
Yeah, there we go. That boy. Get good.
Let's see who dropped that follow. Let me say thank you, man. Yo, or Ho Ho Momo. Ho Ho Momo. Thanks for that, man. Really enjoyed that. Thanks for the follow, man. So we're going town and city. I actually think that's a good choice for a stage.
Sure. I think that's a fine story. Yeah, sure.
It's one of, I feel like, you know, like the Forbidden One's game plan, if he sticks to it, it works on flat stages, it works on triplat stages, you know, so I don't think he has a problem there, but that might break up some of the zoning options Pac-Man has.
Right, and you're not going to see like a Lilac be chosen because of the tilt and how that kind of messes up everything from banana to monkey flip. And then FD, I mean, FD was possible, sure. Oh, but point 2, he's changing to Mario. This is a good matchup for Mario. This is not a good matchup for Pac-Man. Okay, so what you want to do is Mario here. You kind of want to choose. You're gonna have to get around the projectiles. So it's almost like a game, like a Sudoku in a way. I gotta find my way in, and then see that right there, the up smashes. That's the key to this matchup right there, because you can catch Pac-Man with a lot of up smashes if you predict him using like his projectiles or his jump. And you're gonna see a lot of Pac-Mans get caught out of their second jumps after they've used like the fire hydrant or if they've thrown something. So like right there, he's gonna come and jump with the back air or neutral air or forward air. But you gotta wait for it. This is you have to wait. Be patient with Mario in this matchup. If you go in, you're gonna get wrecked. And see, there it is, right? There's aggression right there. The Mario was getting too ambitious, and he got punished.
Yeah, I don't think he's not gonna stop though. Like you can tell by Stormpoint's like play style that's just the way he plays. It's pure aggression, and I think that's what lost him when he was Diddy. You know, he just went straight at him, nonstop, no thought. Just I'm gonna bring the pain.
You're absolutely right, 100%. And it looks like the Forbidden One is starting to get a feel for his Mario now, like he's adjusted.
I really enjoy like the Forbidden One. He's a very slow and methodical player, to where you can definitely see he's setting things up. He's literally spending time to think about what he's going to do next, and then finds his punish.
Yes, and you can't fake this playstyle either. Like, sometimes you can get lucky, right? You can get those gimmicks going on, but then you play against a really good player, and those gimmicks don't work, and you see him get trashed. And that's not going to happen with Forbidden One. He's always going to put up a good fight.
He's going to... decent heavy character, and at least at the very end he's having trouble killing in this sense.
Yeah, Mario's cool. He's got a great nice. I'm surprised it didn't kill. 167.
Yeah, he's like, I guess he was pretty high with Diddy too, so maybe at the very least Stormpoint's doing a good job of avoiding kill moves.
Oh, but that grounded upbeat, did you see that grounded upbeat coming?
Yeah, I didn't. Nah.
I don't think Stormpoint 2 saw that either. Alright, Forbidden One's starting to get funky. He's using this upbeat now.
I mean, I think we learned a couple things from Forbidden One since he's been here on our stream about how, you know, the trampoline works and how it has a certain amount before it completely dies off.
Right, and I think something else I learned the last time I watched him was when somebody took his third trampoline.
Right.
They bounced on it instead of him, and then he died off. And I didn't know that.
I really enjoy like how he uses his up B too as well. How he drops the trampoline in the middle of the stage to interrupt approaches, which I think is pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's a spacing tool. It's a stage control device. He does. Yeah, I never would have thought of that either. But he definitely uses it with the fire hydrant.
I want a really good spike from Mario, though. They're always the greatest. Just wistful thinking for me. That was pretty nice. So, the Forbidden One has an awesome neutral. That's just, I don't know. I think that's what he proved there. So, that brings the Forbidden One into the Grand Finals. And we'll have to pick up probably what looks to be either Hydro City or Chroma in a moment here. So I'll just bring it here. And what's up, Leos Galaxy? What's going on, man? Let me go ahead and... yeah, Leos Galaxy, thanks for the follow. And I think I missed Jack Bunn as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for that follow. If you guys are interested, we do this every Sunday. The first 3 Sundays of the month, we do a free promotional Smash Weekly tournament, which is what you're seeing in front of you now. We give away $20 to first place, and at the end of the month, we have a money tournament. It's a $3 entry, and, you know, the prizes are better, and we play top 3. So, same size tournament as well, 32. I believe if everyone shows up, because it does scale depending on how many people are there. What's up, Bucky? Yeah, I can lag test you guys. Chota Boy, I think you've added me, but Bucky, if you could go ahead and join on me, I'll test you first. So go ahead and join on me. And then Choji the boy, I'll get you up in a second. Are we friends? Okay, you added me? Alright. Well, then after we check Bucky real quick, I'll go ahead and check you. Yeah, feels pretty good. Alright, Bucky, go ahead and drop out. And Choida Boy, if you could join my room, I'll go ahead and check you next. Okay, he's there. Yeah. As of right now, you are the problem. We don't have much going on. Could you reset your router by any chance? That way we can give you a little time before we make our actual decision. Okay. Yeah, try that first. All right, still in between streamable matches. So like I was saying, for some of those new people that drop follows and everything, we do Sunday events at 7:30. The first 3 Sundays are free events where we give $20 away to first place, and then the last Sunday of the month we host a money tournament for $3. It's a $3 entry tournament. First place gets 40, second gets I think it's 20 or 25. And then third gets, I think it's 10. But that all scales depending on how many people join. That's only if we have a full bracket tournament. Other than that, we also have a more casual event on Wednesdays. We host a live King of the Hill event. The first person to 10 wins gets $5. That's usually a lot more chill. We listen to music, we talk, we have random conversation while enjoying a little bit of Smash. Me and Smurf tend to do that. And then we also now have Overwatch events. Currently, we've been doing some, just some fun events while we prepare for our 3v3 tournament in Overwatch. So if you're into Overwatch as well as Smash Bros, we host events for both of those things. But you guys can catch us this Thursday with a cat and mouse game. We start at 8, usually. But we've been tinkering with that a little bit, so...
Because somebody can't get the settings right.
Dave.
Who, me?
Who, me?
Oh, you're blaming Alvin for everything, because he's not here.
I guess that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So I think Chroma and Hydra City just got done. I think they're 1-1, and now they're in the final stages. So we'll see. Oh no, they're 1-1 now. I wonder what Chroma plays. It's pretty interesting. Oh, he's the one who beat the Ganon, the good Ganon.
Yeah. So who beat him though to begin with? So what? Who did he originally lose to? Let's see. Chroma.
I'm looking. He lost to. I think he lost to him in the beginning.
Let's see. Monochroma. He did. He lost to Alexander to start off with.
Yeah.
So he lost to Diddy. Oh no, he beat Alexander. You're right. And then he lost to Bucky.
Oh yeah.
2-1.
Okay. Yeah, I misread that as well.
You're right. He did. He beat Alexander, and he took Bucky to Game 3. Now he's taking Hydro to Game 3. So this dude ain't no joke. We're going to have to figure out who plays here.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, not hopefully, because I have love for Hydra City. He's a good guy.
Yo, if Hydro wins, we're going to have the first and second seed play in losers' quarters, it appears, and the loser's going to get 5th place.
Yeah, the Forbidden One ain't no joke, man. It's new King of Town.
That's right. He's like, I want that top 10.
I'm sad Snacks couldn't be here. Like, I think you would have really liked this play. He has an awesome villager.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
All the spam in the world that you want. Oh, he had a really good clip that I'll end up making in a little while. And he was fighting a Ganon. I think it might have been E-Serpent or it was Alexander, one of the two. And he just broke his shield with the tree drop. And like he just had so much pressure, and Alexander explained it afterwards. He's like, on Wi-Fi, and I'm sorry, Chota Boy, go ahead and join on me, and we'll check one more time, and then you guys can go ahead and have your match, unless Bucky's okay with you just fighting after your routers reset it. So I'll let you guys decide that, but Alexander explained that. Like, when he plays Wi-Fi, he just plays extra cautious because Ganon's inputs are really important, obviously. That's like the name of the character. And he's just like, I'm just afraid to let go of shield. So, my shield got broke. What can I say?
I understand, man. I know exactly what he's talking about because you're right. Ganon, if he misses, he's gonna get destroyed, or at least like really bopped, you know, because he's a heavy character,
Right.
easily comboed. And if you're playing against Villager, that means you got to get back in again. No, thank you.
Oh, but he was bodying people that night too, so it was just a weird experience, you know, because like after you see him bodying somebody, and like Ganon's one of those characters where it honestly does look like it hurts when he starts bodying you, like you actually start feeling the pain, you
Oh,
know,
you
because
did.
he's just doing down airs and he's like
Oh,
just bringing foot to face and stuff, and you're like, God, please stop.
I get
Stop!
anxiety just thinking about it.
Yeah, that's much better. I think you guys can have a playable match. So, you guys can do one of two things. We can have, I believe you guys had one match already. I'm not sure. We can have it on stream, or you guys can just fight off stream and see how that goes. So it's just up to you guys how you guys wanna do it. So just join on me, Bucky, Zach Boss. Let's just have you on stream. Have you guys on stream? Oh, Chroma actually took it.
Oh, he did.
I want to see that match. I really do. But for business sakes, we have to do this.
I got it.
All right, thanks. Okay, who joined first? Bucky joined first. Okay, let me get the graphics updated for you guys, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Is there a score?
Of what?
No, I'm asking them in chat, and I don't know what stage you guys are going to either. Oh, okay, they're restarting. So whatever they did, we're restarting. I'll just go Omega random, and hopefully we end up at the stage you guys want. But obviously, just let me know if we don't end up there.
Or take points off the board, we have a chance to make plays. So we didn't play well. Obviously, the quarterback position.
Okay, let me reduce this to 0 as well. All right, I think Chota Boy actually plays Falco. Okay, I lied. He doesn't play Falco. He plays Robin. Interesting. Hit me with the mic. Matchup time.
okay. Well, let's see. We got Diddy Kong and Robin. Here's the thing. The Diddy Kong needs to learn how to run in and shield and get the Robin to shoot her projectile. It's free when she opens her projectile, but she can play a really good keep-out game. And what really makes Robin dangerous are her grab combos, because she does have a confirm out of it. So, I mean, look, the 3 hits and the Diddy Kong's at like 50%. So, I mean, she's gonna try that a lot. Try to get you to jump out of it. Maybe even combo you with it. But this is really, if the Diddy Kong plays it right, you know, this is 60-40. But if the Diddy Kong is, you know, as good or maybe not as good as Robin, it might be in her favor, because the trades just favor her so much. She hits hard.
She does. I tried to main her for a little while. It wasn't working.
Ooh, did you see that snipe?
Yeah.
He said,
nice.
"You look like you haven't been to the library in a while. Read a book."
Get some knowledge.
Right, and for those who don't know, Robin, you know, gets the spells out of her book, and when after I think it's like 5 or 6 times that she uses her spell, the book pops up and it becomes an item, and you can throw it, and it hurts and kills, as we just saw.
That sword is where it's at, man. Gosh, that sword is so deadly.
It is. It's got so much power. It's not like Cloud where it has great like mobility, but man, if you can set yourself up you know, put yourself in good positions, she can hit pretty hard. Okay, this is why Chota Boy is doing good. They got dope Robin.
This is a pretty nice Robin. It took a little while for him to get kind of set up too, though. You know, like
Right, he's trying to feel
Yeah.
trying to feel Bucky right now.
Yeah, he's
and
learning.
Bucky's gonna have to go Sonic. He needs to change. I don't know what he's thinking.
I mean, you know, all of CSM practice their pockets out here. You know, and you know they learn, and then they go, okay, well, now's not the time to play.
You know what? That's a good strategy. I'm with him on this one.
I'm not sure if he'll go Sonic in this matchup.
He should. It's way better for Sonic.
Do you know what stage you guys are going to? Oh, Town and City. Okay, sorry. You guys told me.
And if he decides to go Diddy Kong, he's going to have to play more patient. You got to choose your openings here. Because the Robin here is going to, you know, to throw out attacks. And it's very easy to run into these things. You know, you're going to have to work twice as hard as Diddy Kong here.
I'm just updating the scoreboard, and we'll go ahead and get started. And for all those out there, we are now in losers round 4. Yeah, he went Samus. I had a feeling he wasn't going to go Sonic, and I feel like that's solely because of the matchup and how spammy it is, and like just watching him play. I don't think he likes fighting into spam.
I see what he's doing. He's trying to make Choi come to him, or Cho come to him, and I like this strategy. Samus outcamps Robin here. Yep, this is taking away 100% of what Robin does best, which is make people come to you. Okay, yep, this is... Bucky's just going to camp most of this matchup, try to outspace him. So this could be boring for a lot of people to watch, but if... I think this is exciting. You know, trying to see the chess match.
It's definitely good, and I had a feeling he was going to do that. When he goes defensive mode, I feel like he picks Samus, which is an awesome character for defense. You know?
Yes.
So many options, so many getaways. She's very slippery.
Yeah, and if you make, you know, one good read, you could get an easy kill, too, with Samus. You know, if you get, like, a nice, I don't know, nice forward smash, or, you know, even a neutral B read off the stage. Okay, trying to use the roll, you know, that long roll of Samus.
So, which is kind of cool, what Bucky can do actually in this sense, because I can kind of start sensing what kind of player Chota Boy actually is. He does a lot of reading, he does a lot of analysis while he does his approach and finds his openings. And if he keeps switching characters, at the very least, these first, you know, because he only needs to win 2, he has 3 or 4 characters he can play, and he can really just mix it up. Because Bucky Boss also has a really good Luigi.
Oh my goodness. If I was Cho, I wouldn't change. And if I was Bucky, I'd stick to Samus as well. Because with Luigi, he has good Luigi, but it's going to be hard getting in on Cho. And it looks like he's good when you approach. And now it's back to even. But if I had to say, though, I'd have to definitely say that the round stock 1 was definitely in favor of Bucky if we were scoring it. Almost like a boxing match.
Right.
160.
Round 1.
114.
Fight!
And see, the only stock that matters is the last one. Let's be real.
This is true. This is true. If you get knocked down, you know, that's it. That's all you got.
Oh, nice read there on the platform. That actually gave Cho the lead there. Yep, very patient. Make the Samus come to you. See, now Bucky's starting to come to the Robin, and you can see that Cho's more comfortable when he makes the Samus comes in. All right, yep, good. There we go. Bucky, go back to the edge. Make him come to you. This is good. Look at that. He approached the Robin. Robin's like, yep, I've seen this approach before. I'm going to fade back and hit you with a forward air.
It's definitely one of those situations to where I feel like Bucky, as long as he sticks to his game plan, he'll win. I can start to tell when you were talking about it, he was kind of getting away from his game plan.
Yes.
And that's dangerous.
And he starts getting away from it when he goes towards the center stage.
Yeah, exactly. Which means most likely Chota Boy is more of a patient player, which is cool.
He is, but Cho knows his options. So like he's familiar with putting you in certain situations, you know, with the flame and with that electricity projectile that he has, that he's like, all right, you only have so many options, and I've seen all of these options so many times. I know how to cover them. But it seems that he's not as comfortable when he has to approach. But that's the game of Robin. I mean, what neutral game does Robin really have coming in?
I feel like that shouldn't have killed.
Ah, man. But it did.
But it did, all right? Oh, man. But it did.
I want to attribute that to Samus having 77% and maybe some rage. But yeah, Robin. If that was Link wouldn't have died to that. He's too heavy for that. Same with like a Rob or a Bowser. But I guess Robin's not as heavy as you'd imagine her to be. You know what always gets me like really messed up with weight is Mewtwo. He looks like he's a fatty.
But he's not.
He's a glass cannon.
I don't play too many. Okay, Battlefield we're going. I wonder if Cho will switch up. I mean, there's other methodical, slow-paced characters that he could play. So, I mean...
I would stay.
So
I think that he needs to clean up his play. I think if he really sits back and thinks about how he got hit most often, that he'll realize that he needs to pressure Bucky into moving. And I think if we see any adaptations made, you're going to see that happen more. He's going to kind of, like you saw Robin come in and get real close to him. So what if he takes like a step or two back? That could change the way that Bucky reacts. And now we got platforms too. So now we can platform camp. And this makes it easier as well. Because think about it, his projectile goes down at an angle, right? So now he's going to try to incorporate a little bit of different strategy with his projectiles. And I mean, but Robin. There we go.
I think this just comes down to who plays smarter, actually. I think that's what's going to determine this match. So
exactly.
I kind of agree with your statement that nobody should switch from this, but, you know.
Oh, nice combo there.
It was nice.
Okay, so if I'm Cho, what I would recommend is fully charging, getting your neutral beam fully charged, and doing that one where it like shoots across the stage as a straight line, and wait for Bucky to start charging his shot and using that to punish it. Oh my goodness, Bucky's just eating him alive. Bucky figured it out.
He just can't out-spam him.
He can't, and Bucky's really good with his shots, and that's because Bucky ain't no joke.
See, I have some inside thoughts about why this is playing out the way it's playing out that we'll talk about afterwards.
Let me ask you something. How many grabs have you seen him hit with Robin?
0, I think.
Exactly. That's Robin's best technique or best tool in this matchup.
The bread and butter, huh?
Yeah, where is it at?
Well, I mean, he doesn't approach too much. He does a lot of safe things. So I feel like, you know, he works his spam, and then when he finds the openings with the spam, he approaches. And so, like, that's kind of the key why he finds himself in a lot of these situations, because he's probably used to playing players who will abide by those rules. Get hit with spam and get his, you know, safe confirms.
See, that's why I miss Snake. Snake, if you played somebody like that, you could out-camp them with the grenades. But if they want to come in, let's go, bro. Let's fight up close. He could do both. And what was I saying? He needs to use that shot that goes across the stage to punish Bucky when he's charging his shot.
I mean, it did work.
Yep, a little bit too late.
So I think that was just kind of like a style thing that Bucky abused a little bit. You
and
know,
that's
obviously,
probably why he did well versus Hydro City, because Hydro City goes in.
Right. And he doesn't play any pockets. So he has two different kinds of styles, but both of them are weak against the Robin, you know, and quite honestly, you know, that's Hydra City's weakness. That's like his Achilles heel. He's an awesome player, but he finds himself in trouble when he ends up with a lot of these spammy characters. I just wish he had a solid, you know, go-to after Sonic.
That are just better adaptations to that type of motion. Because that's really a disciplined thing as a character. Because you don't have to approach. You never have to approach in this game unless they're just simply out camping you.
But the Twitch trolls are strong. And so whenever anybody plays like that, you're just complaining. Mad complaining, dude.
That's true.
There's been people who've like been like, and it's strictly to Hydra City, because Hydra City's the only one that actually times people out. Which is hilarious, by the way. I think he had 2 timeouts once. And it was funny for me. I actually enjoyed it. You know, I'm like, did they? Because it's like you're never expecting it. You're never looking at the clock. And you're like, did they time out? But the whole Choji situation, you know, I think he just needs a better approach game. You know, and I think that match would have been a lot better. But I think he just plays a lot of slow, methodical characters, and he picked up some of those extremely defensive habits.
100% agreed.
So now we're just waiting for the winner of Liam and Chroma. It's unfortunate we couldn't see that match because I'm actually really excited to see Chroma play. Should be very interesting, you know, and we should get a show.
So we gotta wait at this point.
Yeah, we're just waiting for a few. I'm gonna pick some music. Chroma mains Link. That's interesting. Oh gosh, his Link is godlike. We're about to see possibly a new Link. With the come up.
Liam got outlinked.
That's crazy.
Well, I don't know yet because they didn't report. Oh, well, apparently maybe he did. People like this song, so I'm gonna do this one.
Really, Liam? It's not fun anymore? Why is that, dude?
Okay, Liam actually did win. So let me go ahead and get these graphics updated.
Are you just tired from having to work so hard?
Work so hard. Maybe that's why he's working on his cloud.
Oh, thanks, man. See you later, Choj.
Okay. Sorry about this. Gotta get some new music. So, next up, we have Bucky Zach Boss and Lenham.
Top boy, my prophet
Okay, I have to end that. I accidentally played 2 songs at once. It is what it is. Okay, I'm almost done making these updates. And we will get started. Alright. So, did you guys choose stage by any chance? We got Smashville? Okay. Yeah, and Choji the boy. Thanks, man. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Or Wednesday, actually. Either or works. But we have those free events those days. This upcoming Sunday tournament is a money tournament, by the way. Just so you know. So I don't want you to come like, this one's not free. Yeah. It's not free. Rob. Bucky is like... Bucky just don't care. There's like 6 characters already. Interesting. And Liam getting an early start there. Liam, you gotta take it easy, man.
Oh, he almost footstool comboed him there. That would have been disgusting.
It would have. I imagine Bucky would have quit right away because Liam, he's just too damn aggressive, man. It's like I just die, and he's in their face attacking.
He's making this look really easy for Cloud.
I've
And
never seen Bucky's, Rob, so who knows.
Yeah, well, this is his campy character, but oh my goodness. He's getting lucky, man. Those two should have killed, but he DI'd. The back air and the neutral air.
Here come the hands.
Oh, yep. All it takes is one good edge guard.
That ain't Benny. that ain't Benny. I love seeing those hands, man. Rob is such a fun character.
Uh-oh. What was that?
There's a little bit of spike.
They just both looked at each other there for a second. They're like, you move. No, you move.
Well, that was pure spike. So they hit a little input lag.
Oh, true. Yeah. Hey, so Lance, I just tagged you in a post, a Twitter post. You need to take a look at that a little later.
No,
You'll
sure can.
And for anybody that's listening, I tagged him in the Twitter. You should look at it too. It's a Sonic. Oh, that's death. Oh, that was too good. Oh man, Lino was just too much. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was all or nothing right there. But the Twitter post, man, it's a Sonic, and they did a 0 to death. They grabbed Marth, and then they basically footstool combo to footstool combo. It's just done.
So will we get serious out of Bucky? What do you think?
I think he'll change. I don't know who to though. I don't know who he's more comfortable with at this point. What do you think?
I think he's gonna go Samus. Liam always compliments his Samus.
Okay, let's see what he does.
But I don't understand. Yeah, see,
You called it.
I mean, he does have a really nice Samus. No one's ever like,
Oh, this could be an edge guard. He caught his jump. Oh, all he had to do was come down with another neutral air. Nice recovery, though, by Liam. He was in a pressured situation there.
I mean,
Oh, yes. I was going to say, his Samus definitely looks more comfortable right now.
Oh, of course. Like, you kind of watch it, and you're like, you probably should main Samus, to be honest. But, I mean, his Sonic's really good. He takes some off Hydra City, actually.
Okay, so, Bucky does something that I see a lot of Samuses do, which is they drop down off the edge and they do a rising air dodge through the stage. And that's a very powerful move if your opponent stays in shield. And so if you watch Liam, he's staying in shield when Bucky's on the edge. Let's see if he recognizes this, and then if he just drops shield and waits for the air dodge. I'm telling you, if he does that, he'll start catching them with free up tilts. Oh, what a heck of a read. Then that's why Cloud is just so freaking OP.
That shouldn't have killed. Or it should have killed, but Bucky shouldn't have got caught by that, I feel like.
I mean, I blame that on Nintendo. That shouldn't kill until like 80%. Why are you going to let something like that kill in the 60s? Look what Cloud has already. Like, he's got the best mobility in the game. The horizontal motion, and he's one of the fastest dashers, has one of the most prioritized attacks in the game. Everything kills. And then you're going to give him a move that kills in the 60s? I think you're trying now.
So his Cloud's getting better. I'm not laughing at it anymore.
No, dude, it looks crisp.
So maybe he just needs to warm up, and we never see those warm-up matches.
That, and I think what Liam is saying is that he's getting more dedicated now with high tiers. He's losing his fascination with Link.
He has an awesome Link, though.
He does, and there are gonna be matchups where he's always gonna go back to Link because he's just gonna love those matchups. Like maybe against like a Bowser or something, he'll pick Link. Okay, and Bucky's bringing this back. Oh, missed the grab. And look, that his side B does 18-20% damage. Like, come on, man, he's got it everything.
I don't think Bucky's playing the spacing game well enough. You know?
I honestly, I don't know at this point from watching this if he's playing the spacing game enough because there's been a lot of changes in the way that these two are approaching each other. So I've just been seeing a lot of mix-ups. And so maybe he's just getting caught, or maybe he's outspacing him. Like you're probably right that he's not playing it just right with the spacing, but he's doing a great job of mixing it up.
It's just like when he was playing Choji. You know, he's playing like really decently far away, and you know, like with this, I feel like he's in his face. Now, mind you, Liam's always been a very aggressive player, so he's always in your face, and that's hard to stop. But I feel like Samus has the tools. You know?
Oh, definitely, definitely. But if you also look at Liam, when he approaches, he understands how to shield properly. Oh, no.
I actually enjoyed that.
That's a heck of an ending right there.
I like it, though.
Yeah, I feel like if Liam had finished his up B, because he went neutral air bomb and then he up B and he caught the Samus in that. I feel like if he had continued it and gone straight down, he might have killed Samus first. So Liam might have messed up there. He could have won that one.
Yeah, that was pure aggression right there. You know, and that gets him in trouble, but it's also his greatest strength. A really double-edged sword in that sense.
All right, and Bucky bans FD at this point, so he's going to Smashville.
You were dead. You were dead.
And Bucky's like, I got away with that one right there.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. So they're going to where? Did you say?
They're going to Smashville.
Okay.
Yep, and oh man, yeah, Bucky didn't have a jump. And Liam had it. See, Liam was trying to get that Reddit gift post.
Yeah, them styles, man. Straight up hitting him with the, you see these new shoes? Trying to style on you, son.
Uh-oh.
Right. It's just like random, you're like, why?
Look at this. Liam definitely switched over to Link.
But this matchup feels the same way as far as the way they play. So, you know, this was definitely his best matchup against Link from the characters that Bucky has brought out in the past.
Oh, for sure.
The spam just feels too strong with Sonic, and then, you know, Liam's one of his good strengths is trading well. You know, his moves hit harder, you know, and he understands that, and he just trades really, really well.
Yep, and for anybody watching, if you pay attention, you can definitely see the mix-up game with his Link. He understands his Link more than he definitely understands his Cloud. Even though his Cloud, like, oh my goodness. Oh, we got it with it. That chapter read of that book, done. Oh my goodness. But Bucky's like, I'm not going down, boy. I'm here to win this thing, Liam. You done.
Yeah, can't get no free Randy.
That was a dash attack to Spike, by the way, for anybody that was wondering. He waited for the air dodge, and Liam totally did it. It's like, gotcha. This is why I keep saying air dodge kills more people than any other move in the game.
Oh, the one air dash days. I always wondered why that was so painful to do in the older Smash games.
Oh, and Melee? Because,
Yeah.
right? Because afterwards you fast fall, too.
Yeah, there was just a lot of things that were kind of like, I don't remember. Did it take your jump?
Yeah, once you air dodge, you're done. You're in free fall animation.
That was kind of a terrible design.
I mean, I kind of like it because, man, I tell you what, this unlimited air dodge system has led to more camping and more, just more camping in general. You can run around air dodge, and it's harder to hit people in the air. It's way harder.
I mean, I think this is a fair time to say, get good, kid. Like, that's the one time to where I'm like, that statement itself applies, all right? That's
been waiting all night to use it.
Like, that's fair, man. It's fair. Like, mind you, I don't hit any of my air attacks, and usually I just win by ground game if I have to fight.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not fair, man. I am not saying that at all. Because you know what? They both players have the same mechanic to abuse. I kind of say the same thing online too sometimes. Like, I know that lag does play a huge role in a lot of these wins and losses. And a lot of times you'll see people get wins with lag when otherwise they wouldn't. But once again, they're both playing with it. So no NFE, no freaking excuses.
Right. Well, Hydro agrees with the one air dodge better. So if you thought that was better, Hydro agrees.
I'm with Hydro too. And Liam over there, of course, clutching it out. I thought that neutral beam might have killed him, but once again, he's lank, he's fat. Gotta lay off the french fries. And he didn't even do anything special. He just waited for the air dodge to happen, and he just turned around and forward tilted. So that's what I was telling you earlier. If he just waits for Bucky to air dodge an attack out of it, then you get a free punish out of it.
So we're going into Lenum versus Stormpoint 2. Who dropped Lenum 2? It was the forbidden one. Okay. So, Stormpoint, it is up to you, man. It is up to you to show us what you can do. Let me go ahead and get this updated real quick.
Yeah, this is losers finals, by the way.
Correct. Losers finals.
So the loser gets third place, and the winner goes to grand finals where they will meet the third
Boy,
place.
my prophet hit.
I really like this song.
It sounds like Liam's having an off day, or at least an off time. It's like I'm losing to people. Maybe people are getting better. I don't know.
Well, forbidden is definitely getting good.
Yeah, oh, there's no doubt. That's you're talking a very clean player. You can really tell the clean ones from the rest. Like by clean, I mean really polished as a player, because they don't use as many attacks, but they're more efficient in what they do.
Hydra, you're not washed, man. I feel like you're kind of running into like your Achilles heel, man. Okay, there's some obvious lag here.
Oh yeah, it does not look good.
No, this is not playable. So what we'll do is you guys will have your match off stream, and if that doesn't work, then we'll have to do some input tests, and unfortunately go to DQ. So hopefully Stormpoint and Liam, you guys can figure that out, and then I'll go to the wait screen. Just in case they didn't see that, I'll do it here at Lenum and at Stormpoint. There we go. So we're kind of just in wait mode for now. I think it'll be a while. Mike, I don't know if you have your Wii U ready or anything like that. I wanted to come body me real quick.
I do not have anything ready at the moment. I got it all packed up. Still haven't unpacked some of that stuff.
Okay, that's cool. We can go into wait mode. So I can talk to you about some of the things I want to talk to you about. So about your podcast. and me and Dan coming aboard.
Yes.
Do we have a date yet? Do we know what we're talking about?
Oh yeah. I was talking to the guy about it, and what we were thinking is that we just pick something that like recently came out, or like an actor or an actress, and something that like talk about something that we love, or something that other people should experience. Like, 'cause, of all the movies that we've seen collectively, I'm sure that there are some types of movies that we really enjoy that are not so known, in this next one. So kind of like, one of my favorite movies would be like Collateral, and I'm not sure if that's a really popular one. I know a lot of people have seen it, but that one's one of those movies that's starting to die out. So I was thinking the next podcast would be something along those lines.
Okay. So you guys are just going to pick a movie and then have me and Dan watch it as either a refresher or just kind of
No, something that you bring in. So like it's very generic in what it is that we're talking about. So like, let's say you love Christopher Nolan. You love most of his movies. Well, then you would bring in, what are the movies that we should probably see from him?
Okay.
So something that you enjoy. And it can be something like a video game. It can be something like a book. It can be a series. If you prefer to, I don't know, read a certain author, Alan Watts or James Patterson or something like that.
Right. I typically don't go for actual actors. I usually watch movies for the overall experience. I'm just not.
So, what
Okay.
movie have you seen in the past, let's say, year that just sticks out in your mind as very done well and made you feel good, or at least good that you watched it?
I'm just gonna laugh. Gosh, man.
How about a book or a game or a show, or it could be a matchup that you saw, or like it could be like a
Okay.
soccer game. It could be really anything that's just something that is enjoyable.
I think the last thing that I actually enjoyed, we did a podcast for a game called Ori and the Blind. And I actually really enjoyed that. That was like a really good podcast where we sat down, and it was like the first game that Dan actually picked that game. It was like a platformer. It reminds me of a lot about like kind of like the Mario free flow type of jump from platform to platform. Small amounts of fighting. It's more of like a tactical kind of puzzle type of deal. And it's like a 2D side scroller. And I really enjoyed the game. There were a lot of aspects that I really enjoyed. Okay, well, see. Oh, yes, there is a game that I played that I enjoyed, because now I'm getting into like podcast mode, and if I'm gonna talk about it, I should save it till then. Movies have been disappointing me a lot.
That's
Actually.
okay. I want to hear that. Something else that I enjoy when I talk about podcasts and is like, how can we use this information to better ourselves as well? Like, what are some things that you kind of fall into that you shouldn't be falling into? So like, if I want to talk like about like health and nutrition, I could say too many people don't say, oh, I'm going to cut down on carbs, but they're not going to, maybe they just cut down per meal instead of cutting out a particular meal, or doing a little bit of exercise, why they do that. So like, there are some fallacies in logic here. Or like with Marvel movies as compared, because let's see, what movie did I just go see? Stephen King's It. Now, personally, I gave it a 7 out of 10. I thought a lot of parts were awesome. I thought a lot of parts were stale. I thought it was a very stereotypical movie. But like, I'm hearing all over, oh, it's so awesome. It's a 10 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10. It's a great movie. And I'm just sitting there thinking, there's a lot to this movie that you can fall into if you're not watching it. But if you pay attention, some of these things that's happening kind of don't make sense.
Oh, I hate that. That's probably the biggest thing. All right, so we'll go ahead and have you guys on stream, which means I need Liam and the Forbidden One on stage. Let me go ahead and get some of these graphics up and running, and then we'll go from there. We'll keep the song. Why? Because I like this song. Only reason.
That was a quick 2-0 by Liam there.
Yeah.
All right, we got the run back now. Oh boy.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I can do it.
Hey, speaking of Injustice, the Pro Series is going on right now.
Really?
Yeah, and it's Grand Finals, and I don't know. Actually, it's not Grand Finals right now, but it might be. I started watching it earlier today, but right now Sonic Fox is up, and I'm wondering who's playing in there. This has been an exciting tournament. I know that after this is over, I'm gonna have to go back and I'm gonna have to YouTube some of these matches.
So, I have a friend, his name's Ron, and he's friends with Carl, the guy who used to win all the Mortal Kombat tournaments instead of Sonic Fox.
You talking about Tekken
Legend.
Master?
Perfect Legend.
Perfect Legend, yeah.
Yeah, he lives in Toledo, so, I'm like 2 persons away from Perfect Legend.
Okay, that's a good person to know right there. They can get you good real quick.
Yeah, he's really good. We went to Evo like 2 years ago. Dave, do you remember?
Yeah. No, it was like 3 years ago.
It's like 3 years ago. We sat behind him and videotaped him a little bit. And my friend Ron was like, "Did you say hi?" And I was like, "Nah, man. I don't like being one of those guys. 2 large black dudes and 1 white guy named the D."
Okay,
I'm not a big white guy.
I mean, you're not as big as us. You are cocky. That was the other thing you guys had in common that I forgot to mention. Is Mike here, Mr. Gravity, does powerlifting.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Do you?
I try. My buddy, he's the I've only been about a year now.
Oh yeah.
My buddy though, he's been doing it for quite a while, and he weighs 165. He just squatted like 520, deadlifted like 570. He put up 275 benching, but his butt came off the bench, so it didn't count. Darn it.
How tall is he?
He's, I don't know, 5'5", 5'6".
Oh, yeah, I could squat 500 pounds if I was that short too.
Right, you don't have to go as far down.
Fucking A, man.
But Dave's really into fitness as well. Although he's having trouble getting the gains he wants.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Originally, he wanted to look like Bruce Lee, and I was like, I don't know if that's a...
That's gonna be
fair
tough.
goal.
Bruce
Yeah.
Lee was like a legend, He was a revolutionary.
His body types, his body type wasn't for it either. I'm like, I don't know if you can pull that off, man. Look at this man's muscles, and I'm like, yeah, I get it, but not sure if you can get there, bro.
Yo, you think Liam is trying hard right already? Because he's Link game 1.
Oh yeah, he took him 2 tournaments, man. So this is the second one, and this will be his 3rd loss to him if it happens.
And also, Liam's trying to go for that bracket reset though.
He's trying, but Forbidden Ones, Corrin, is showing the world. I can show you the world. Okay, that's enough of that, but...
Yeah, his Corrin's good.
It is.
Oh, nice grab at it. That's a great reaction. And the only time that grab ever really works with the Corrin is if you can read that the Corrin's going to pause when they side B into the ground. Because if they just immediately react and they do a move, maybe they jump out, it's almost impossible to punish if you're in shield. But if you read it, you can react accordingly to it. And that's what Liam did. So you can see that there is familiarity between these 2 players. Of course, there is. We know that. But if you're a viewer and you don't know who these 2 are, at this point you could tell.
I always enjoyed the way Liam plays because, like, if you look at it originally, it always looks like pure bravado. But, like, he does so many unsafe moves that land because of his ability to understand when to apply aggression and how that makes your enemy or opponent react. And it's just like he makes a lot of moves that I would never do because they just make me feel too open, and he just makes them seem seamless. And I really enjoy that play with Liam.
And that's experience. It really is. But I'll tell you what, when Lino finds somebody that doesn't fall for his small tricks here, you just see what's happening. I think this is probably what he's talking about with why he's wanting to main a high tier. Because he might think that he's as good or better than Forbidden One, but he has to work so much harder. And just look what the Corrin's doing to him. That should kill, but Link is just too heavy. I wonder what percent... Oh, what a read.
Yeah, that's good.
Saw the roll. He was dash dancing in place. Just a real quick dash dance. Saw the roll. Up smash. Simple.
Easy peasy.
I mean, it sounds so simple, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like the way you said it, though. And that's why I had a small chuckle.
I might have been exaggerating on the easiness of that one.
Getting a few clips. Looks like we're going to Smashville, Liam's favorite stage. Originally, when we started our tournaments, because surprisingly, Liam's been here since the beginning. I wasn't expecting that, but he's been with us the whole ride. He suggested that we do Smashville only. You know, I was like, that's gross, man.
No.
Even if everybody in the community wanted that, I'm like, I'm not sure if I could give you that.
That's boring. Nobody wants to watch that. I want to see a tournament where there's items and...
Like, I just want to answer for the crowd for you. Kill yourself. Like, I'm just playing.
I want to see Smash the way it was supposed to be played with items. And even if you take off things like boxes or barrels or Pokeballs, you know, like you take away the super overpowered stuff. See how that changes the game. Makes it more fun, too.
I would only want to see Smash Balls. That's all I would want to see. It would be a lot like objectives and a lot of, like, I forgot what they're called, the games in general, but like games like HOTS and League of Legends, you know, how you have objectives in the fight that force confrontation. I think Smash Balls would do that for Smash.
Oh, sure. And I think we're talking about, right, like where you, like the dragons in League of Legends, where you have to go for them.
Right. And then, you know, HOTS has mercenary camps and stuff and bosses in the game.
So Liam decided to go Cloud here, and not that surprising, but it is. Cloud just has that comeback factor. Oh my goodness, Forbidden One, what are you doing? That's the thing about Cloud. Like, even though he's at 153 right now, when you talking one mistake, oh, that should kill. Yep. One mistake, and you're talking, you can get an easy 70% damage, you know, with up air combos, or, you know, you get the side B reads.
Those hitboxes are huge.
Yeah, that's what she said. But
they're huge. Like, what is it about his corn play that's making this seem, you know, like the way it's supposed to be?
Well, I'm telling you what it is. It's a combination of him shielding properly and catching Linum when he's open. Linum does leave himself quite open. He hits him with the side Bs. If you just watch him, he knows what Linum is going to do. He's very cerebral, and he's winning. This is a mixture between knowing your character, yeah, but also knowing the play style that you're up against, and he just understands it. So he's putting himself in the right position. And I would even go as far to say that if Forbidden One could use somebody else and also still beat Linum.
I don't know about that. When he was playing Pac-Man, Liam was actually bruising him. But
That's different. That's because Pac-Man has glaring weaknesses. You know, let's pick a character that's at least like an A- or a B+, not like this C character, Pac-Man. Come on, you just trying now. And that's it, right? That's the tournament. Forbidden One is the winner.
Yeah, he took 2. Forbidden Ones, man, showing he's got gusto, man. All right, Forbidden, you know the deal. Well, at least I hope you do. You don't have as many wins as Liam and Hydra City and all those others. But go ahead and drop your email related to your PayPal, and I'll go ahead and get you paid tonight. Other than that, I'll go ahead and do a few of our plugins. Number 1, we had Mr. Gravity out here tonight. Say hello, Mr. Gravity.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
He's a caster who's been casting us for a while. He survived the hurricane, so we wish him love. Thank you for making it through the hurricane, Mr. Gravity.
Hey, we're good, man.
I'm gonna drop his information in chat real quick. Okay.
I appreciate it. Definitely look at it, guys. And you can contact me whenever. We're always looking for ideas for podcasts and for like little short, little skits. So if you need any questions asked or any questions answered, it can be anything related to Smash or Money Match Gaming or even comic books or anything. Just let me know, and that's something we can put out there.
Other than that, 1 second. Let me go ahead and figure this out real quick. So once I drop that information, I'll go ahead and move on. But we do this every Sunday. We have 3 free tournaments. The first 3 Sundays of the month, where we give $20 away to the first place. Today's that tournament, and then we have 1 money tournament at the end of the month. It's a $3 entry one. The prize pools are bigger, and we pay out for the first 3 prizes. And then we have 1 free King of the Hill event, where we give $5 away to the person who takes 10 W's, 10 wins. That's all you need. No order, no anything. Just show up. Tournament rules, tournament stages, and you just play. All you need to do is show up and stream, ask to play, and we'll go ahead and put you in there. And then the D's in the background, we're also going to start hosting online
Overwatch.
tournaments. We're going to start off with the 3v3 just to learn a little bit about the whole system and everything. And if you're interested in that, come drop by, man, and play with us. Outside of that, that's been us, and I'm about to drop. That's not working. I wonder why it's not working. Okay, I'll just copy it. There we go. Here is Mr. Gravity's information. You can find him on Twitter. You can also find his SiteCloud where he does his podcasts and stuff like that. And yeah, the Forbidden One, I see it. I'm sorry. I'm just doing these plugs and everything like that. And yeah, that pretty much does it for tonight. Thank you guys for joining us, and we hope to see you at other events. Good night. Night.